Oh my gosh. Hi everybody. Webcam may or may not show up in just a second, but oh, it's working. It's doing something. It's loading. Oh, it's working. Yay. Okay, so I figured out what the problem was. I took my computer to the PC doctor because I was having crashing streams for the past week and it was making me very frustrated and sad. But I took my PC to the doctor and the PC doctor said that my all-in-one cooler failed. So for the past month or a few months, it just hasn't been working. So my CPU has not been cooled. So it was running super hot. So I went and replaced the fan. And the pump didn't necessarily go out. I think the pump was still working, but it was working extremely slowly. So the fan was not pumping at the efficiency that it needed to pump at. It was all hot and bothered. But because my computer or my CPU was running so hot for so long, and because I was ignoring the problem and just not addressing it, the doctor said that it fried my CPU a little bit. Balls. So he gives, oh, thank you for the resub, Kazik. He gives my computer 4 to 5 months to live. So my computer has a prognosis of 4 to 5 months of life left with this Band-Aid fix. So I replaced the CPU cooler and it is cooling way better now. It is way more quiet. It is so much better. The downside is that I do need to upgrade my computer in the next 4 to 5 months, or else my computer will probably die. So fingers crossed that this will last as long as possible while I save up for all the parts for the PC, and then I can upgrade my PC and build new stuff. Hi Sud, hi Nani, hi Kazi, good to see you. I'm still working through some of the stuff. What he essentially said was my CPU is a little bit fried, so it's I'm not able to work at the full capacity of it. So when it's when I'm streaming, it might slow down a little bit, but hopefully it'll be enough that I'll be able to stream at least a little bit longer. You're praying for my wallet with the current PC prices? Yes, Ark, I know. I was looking up the prices for current PC stuff. GPU prices, or the graphics card prices, super expensive. RAM prices, super expensive, but apparently the RAM prices are going down. I don't think I'll need to replace my GPU, so I should be able to have my GPU for the foreseeable future. It should last a while. Everything else is gonna have to get replaced though. Hi Sizzle! I have to replace my motherboard. I'll have to replace my CPU, of course. So I'm gonna upgrade to a better CPU. I'm going to have to upgrade my RAM, which is gonna be super expensive. So I'm going to save up for the next few months to get all the parts, and hopefully I'll be able to come back with a brand new fancy PC and be able to stream without my CPU getting a little crispy. Hi Malice, good to see you. Am I gonna go AMD with the CPU? I'm debating between AMD and Intel. I've always been an Intel girly, but I don't know. I'm 50-50. People say both. People say the AMD or Ryzen is better for gaming, but the games that I play aren't that crazy. I feel like I don't need crazy graphics, or I don't have to do crazy games on Ultra or anything. I feel like most of the stuff that I do is productivity related. So like having lots of programs open, for example, when I stream. So I'm leaning more towards going for the Intel series, the Ultra 9. But if you guys know about PCs and you want to give me your thoughts, it can be a group activity. Plus, I've been so excited about like talking about PCs again. I've been like really getting into it and researching everything for it. So if anyone wants to entertain my new hyperfixation, let me know. I'm like searching up parts for PC parts. They have the coolest PC parts ever. I'm like, I don't know. I've been thinking of like doing a subathon or something, but I feel like, I don't know. I never know if those are going to be successful. But I was like, oh, if I do a subathon, then I can make like a sub goal, like build the PC on camera or something. I don't know how I'm going to manage that with how little space I have, but I guess if people want it as like a goal, then it could work, I guess. Oh, thank you, Curry. I have my nails painted, but you can't really tell because the color I chose is the same color as my normal nails. I'm just like, oh my gosh, what the heck? I didn't realize. I mean, I guess you can kind of tell. Yeah, everything is really like clean. I don't actually like my hands. I'm very insecure about my hands because I think they're knobbly. They're all knobby. Like, I love people who have cute little girly hands, and I feel like my hands aren't cute and girly unless I have like long nails and like pretty polish on. But I'm trying to be better about showing my hands on camera, even if they're not like perfect. You wish your hands were slimmer? I know, me too. My hands are all knobbly. My hands are cute and girly. Maybe it's how I move my hands. I'm very like handsy. But anyways, enough about my PC talk. Unless you guys want to keep hearing about my PC talk. You guys want to hear about my PC talk? I can info dump on you about all about building my PC. I've been looking up cases. Anyone interested in PCs? Yay, more PC talk. I ended up buying, I bought a new case. Actually, let me introduce the wood first, and then once I introduce the wood, I can start talking about PCs while I'm carving. This is my bowl. This is my spoon. I finished off my spoon. My spoon is hard to see, but this is my spoon. I finished it off with some oil and wax and mineral stuff. So it is done. This is like going to be the color of the bowl and what it's going to be because it's the same wood. I looked up the wood. The wood is actually beech wood. So for people who had questions about it, it is beech wood. So it's very soft. There are also two more blanks that I have. One of them I think is walnut and the other one is birch. I have to double check. I think one's walnut and then the other one I can't remember. These ones are much harder wood, so it's going to be harder to carve. But if I have time, I can get started on these two. Otherwise, I'm going to finish this one. Beech is good for carving. Yeah, it's very soft. Walnut is very hard. Yeah. Hardwood is really hard.
Kiwa dance, Kiwa dance, Kiwa dance.
Thank you so much for the resub, a tier 2 resub to Endleo. Welcome to the stream today. I think that's your first, that's you just coming in, I think. Either that or you just haven't been talking. But let me show you the wood here. So you can see what I finished last time. And oh, ignore my bandage. I tried to match it with like a nice navy blue color to match the rest of the aesthetic, but it's a little off color. You've been here? Oh, thank you then for resubbing. But yes, this is my wood. Thank you guys for the subs. Every sub is gonna go towards, when I get the payout from the subs, it's literally just gonna go towards building a new PC. I think so far I can buy like one part from all the subs that you guys have given me. So I think I might buy the cooler. either the cooler or maybe like a stick of RAM. And by stick, like 2. Nice wood, thank you. So I was playing around with my different knives off stream to see which one was the best one. This one's actually the sharpest one. It has an error, not an error message, but it has like it's hard to read. There's like don't touch or something. This is very sharp. It's very hard to open. It's dangerous. It's ooh. Ooh. Okay, my goal today is not to accidentally hurt myself. But this knife is the best one for cutting. It's very, very sharp, very, very hard. Are you sure that's not a shiv? It's the Sudoku knife. No, it's not the Sudoku knife, Devoid. It's not the, so it's really hard to get in and out of the sheath. It like gets stuck for some reason. But this one is really nice. Don't add a hospital bill to my expenses. Yeah, that would be nice. See, look how easy it carves. Oh wait, hold on. I need to put my, where's my paper? I need to put the paper on top of my thing. It's a scary knife? Yeah, it's a scary knife. Let me cover up my keyboard. Oh, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Giga, Leo. Thank you guys for the subs. I really appreciate them. Like I said, every sub will go towards my new PC. Oh, it's all the money's already spent, guys. So this is actually really easy to carve with, just because it's so sharp and so hard. So I'm gonna carve with this one. I say that. Oh God. I say that as it's like super hard. I don't know, why is it so hard? I'm like worried I'm gonna get a splinter or something. I'd rather, low-key, I almost would rather accidentally cut myself than get a splinter, because splinters are painful. Okay, maybe if I do it like this, it's better. Ooh! Having a flat blade makes it easier to sharpen. Is it? This one is, so this is a single bevel blade. I don't know if you guys can see. So this side, you can see one side is completely flat and then one side is beveled. I don't know if that's what you mean by single bevel versus, I guess versus double bevel. Hi, Arm. Ugh. I'm like trying to, cutting myself gives me pain over time. Yeah, but splinters are like super painful. Yeah. Oh, Arc! 50 gift, I mean, not 50, 10 gifted subs? That's like 50 or 60 bucks. Thank you so much, Arc. I appreciate all the gifted subs. Oh my God, PC funds? Thank you. You guys don't have to. I can save up, but I really appreciate it. 50, it's not 50 gifted, it's like 50 bucks, right? How much are subs these days? Are they like $6 or something? Oh, come on, come on. Ugh. They're like expensive. So I appreciate it. Thank you. Hello, Ridgeway. Welcome to the stream. There's $6. Oh my God. Thank you, Arc. I appreciate it. I will use it wisely to build a really great computer so that I never have to upgrade for like the next 5 years. If I can last 5 years without having to upgrade my computer again, that would be really nice. The problem is, like right now, I have DDR4 for my motherboard. I mean, for my RAM and a DDR4 compatible motherboard. And no one really like has DDR4 anymore. So I have to upgrade to DDR5. I mean, I don't have to. I could get like old stuff, but I feel like at this point it might be better future-proof wise for me to spend my money to upgrade on DDR5. Hopefully they don't have a DDR6 coming out soon. The extra DDR is very efficient. Is it really? Come on. You're lurking, you're for a bit looking for a dentist appointment. Your tooth broken too. Oh my gosh, Leo. I'm so sorry. Hopefully you are able to fix that with the dentist. Problem is AI companies bought out a bunch of the DDR5, so people bought DDR4. So now DDR4 is selling out too. Oh, really? I hear the deal with the AI companies is falling through. So apparently the cost of RAM is going back down. I have a micro center that I'm able to buy from. It's still quite far from me, but it's like I have people who are able to, like people I trust who are able to buy things from me there. And the micro center they have a really good deal on like a motherboard, RAM, and was it motherboard, RAM, and something else combo? Thank you so much for the raid, Sora. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Why is it still like freaking out? Micro Center is a godsend? Yeah, it's nice. I wish I lived closer. Mobile RAM CPU combos. Yeah, that's right. I was like, I'm missing one, the CPU. Of course, the thing that I actually need replaced. Currently, my motherboard also doesn't support the 9 Ultra, which is what I want. So I'm going to have to upgrade the motherboard anyways. And there's a deal with the 9 Ultra. I think that's like $799.99 for the 3 combo. And that's a really good deal. Because the motherboard itself is like $300. The CPU is $500. So it's almost like you buy the motherboard, you buy the CPU, you get the RAM for free, which is like incredible. So I'm working towards saving up for that bundle, and then I'll buy out the rest of I'm hoping the bundle stays, but I'll buy out the rest once I can afford it. You lost your stream streak? Oh no, Sora, I'm sorry. It's because I was having some problems with my computer, so I had to go to the store to get some parts to fix it, and I took my computer to the computer doctor. So I ended up going from an all-in-one CPU cooler to an air cooler just because that's all they had. And I'm kind of like, and it was cheaper. And, well, they had all-in-ones, but they were super expensive. And they were like really like over the top. And my case only fits like a smaller all-in-one CPU cooler. So I was like, let me just get a fan cooler. It'll work in the meantime until I can get my new computer upgrades anyways. And it was like $40 instead of $100. Hi, Sir Frank. Good to see you. How am I supposed to do this? I'm like, there has to be a better way. I'm a little scared. I'm a little bit scared. Oh God, okay. Fan coolers are good too. This doesn't feel right, guys. I feel like I'm cutting a steak. Oh. Slow and steady. Is it supposed to take forever though? Holy cow, it's taking like forever. Look at it. It's a wood steak. Yes, a wooden steak. You know what I really want to do? I want to go like this, but this doesn't make any sense. Slow and steady, slow and steady. Thank you for the follow, Ghost Machine. Hold your knife with the thumb on the spine. Ah, like this. Oh, that's a little easier. I'm a little bit worried that I'm going to give myself a splinter though. Okay, it's a little easier. It's a little easier. Use the pressure from your thumb to push while pulling with your hand. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of doing. But it's like, I think I just need to get the hang of it. I think what I'm doing is I'm getting a little impatient and I'm taking out too big of chunks when I should be taking out small chunks. Please don't point the sharp end towards me. Okay, I promise I won't. See, but if I take out smaller chunks, it's a lot easier. It's getting there. It's getting there. I am so excited that I'm able to stream, guys. And my computer is not like, you guys don't hear any fan noises, right? Oh, someone remind me to bring my dog inside. She refused to come in earlier. So I need to bring her in like, I don't know, 15 minutes. No fan noises, nice. I had to lower the fan curves because holy cow, the air cooling fan was so loud when I got it. Wood carving, how fun. I'm not very good at it, Ghost. And I think part of the excitement of this stream is whether I'm going to chop my finger off. As a former Boy Scout, you had a running joke called the wood carving, of calling the wood carving class the finger carving class. Yeah, I was a Girl Scout, but we did like girly things like sewing and cooking. I wanted to do cool things like my brother, like archery and wood carving and starting a fire. But we were like very like, sell the amputated finger, no. We were very like traditional, I guess. You're an Eagle Scout? Fancy. What's the best way to do this? I kind of... Let's see. Let's go like this. Yeah, so I've never learned how to do this from somebody. I literally watched one video and I was like, I can do that. Hi, Ruben. Sell the mods for PC funds. No, I like my mods. They're really nice. Okay, yeah. If I take off smaller chunks and I be patient, then it goes by a lot faster in the long run and it's a lot less dangerous. How much do the mods cost? You guys are priceless. You guys are so expensive that it cannot be priced. I don't hate you guys. Why would I hate you guys? The mods are like... they keep everything running. Ooh. It's getting there. The only way to learn is to start with a plastic knife and a bar of soap. I used to carve with nuts. So I would have like a very small like pencil or like an X-Acto knife, and I would carve figures out of nuts. So it was really small. But I've never carved anything so big. I'm really good at like really tiny things. I have really small hands. So anything that's super small, like I used to make origami that was like several millimeters in size. And I would try to pawn them off to people. No one wanted them. I would just make them and I'm like, what am I going to do with 100 bajillion cranes? It's coming together. It's coming together. It's kind of bowl-ish shaped. It's kind of bowl-shaped. I don't even lock the mods in the basement. I mean, sometimes they like to hang out in the basement. It looks pretty bowly. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Is my PC doing better? It is. It's getting there at least. Okay, it's like doing something. I think I have to stop being so greedy and not take such big chunks. Because I'm trying to take big chunks, like I'm carving it like a steak. And when I do that, it like makes it not smooth. Yeah, because it's like not smooth right here, which is kind of annoying. It's like lots of little knobs. But if I take little itty bitty chunks, it's a lot easier. What happened to my hand? I have a boo-boo. Hi, Kagami. The mods are free range. All of the mods are free range organic. Free range, organic, pasture raised mods. We only serve the best mods here. Is my internet okay? It wasn't my internet, Canis, it was my computer. So my CPU cooler failed and I needed to get a new one. So, eat the mods! Wagyu mods? Yeah, I feed my mods beer. If only. Beer and pizza, right guys? Do you guys want pizza? Pizza party with the mods? Mod pizza party? A5 mods? Yes. We have the finest A5 mods here, served with, I don't know, the finest sake you could get your hands on. Or beer, I don't know. I feel like the mods would like beer, but you know what, mods, you can correct me if I'm wrong if there's a preference between beer and sake. Or, oh god. What's the name of the Korean version? Soju, that's right. I was like on the tip of my tongue, I already forgot. Okay, it's getting somewhere. It's getting somewhere. I'm supposed to put it in this little knob so that it keeps it stabilized, but I keep like... I'm rubbing my hands up against the side of the board and I'm worried I'm gonna get a splinter. So I'm like not... Here, what if I go like this? And just adjust a little better. You're not a beer type! Calthus would love beer. Calthus would love beer. Calthus is the one beer mod. Moonshine. Humble viewer here with red wine. I wish... Part of me wishes I liked alcohol more, but I just don't like it. The taste of it is like what gets me. I don't like the taste of alcohol. So anything that tastes like even like remotely like alcohol, I don't like it. And I'm pretty like sensitive to the flavor. Gin? Gin I hear is good with isn't gin like good mixed with soda or is that rum? I know there's like rum and Coke. Oh, I'm taking out too big of chunks. Hi, Meowie. How are you doing? It's been a while. I'm carving some... Today is pray that I don't accidentally chop a finger off. Gin and tonic? Use the process 7 method to cutting. What's the process 7 method to cutting? I am very new at cutting, Mario, so I'm going with what feels... This is how I used to carve nuts. Because I used to carve nuts. And this is kind of how I used to cut the nuts. I'm just taking like little small slices out. You're chilling and you saw me online? Oh, thank you, Meowie. I haven't been able to stream that much this past week because my CPU was like crying, but I was able to get a good replacement part, so I'm able to stream again, at least for the foreseeable future. My computer has a prognosis of, what is it? 5 to 6 months before it dies. We'll see how long that goes. No. Yeah, so I'm saving up money. That should be enough time for me to save up money, assuming I don't lose my job. I'm applying for more jobs right now, too. Rest in peace is. It's because the CPU was fried when the cooler died. So, oh, it's getting to be bully shaped. It's like bowl shaped now. It's getting there. It's getting there. I don't know what shape I want this bowl. I was thinking more like a classic bowl shape, but it would probably be easier if I make it like I don't know, not as rounded at the bottom. But I prefer the rounded bowl. It's bowl adjacent. It's gonna be so nice though. We're gonna eat some nice things in there. You want to share personal news? Sure, Sheeny. You're not having another child yet. How are you gonna stop at some point, or are you just gonna keep having kids? And they're all gonna be daughters. Oh my goodness. Okay, get in there. Get in there. Okay. Oh no, I took too big of a chunk again. Okay. It's like, this is supposed to be soft wood. It's a cheese bowl. It could be a cheese bowl. This is supposed to be a super soft wood, guys. But, if this is soft, I don't know what hard is gonna be like. The goal is 15, but we don't intend to stop? How do you have the money for 15 kids? Like, I feel like for me, I like kids, but I'm limited by how much money I have, right? Because kids are expensive. Hi, Yagami, good to see you. Welcome back from Adland. Okay, let's see. Let's go like this. Shave down the sides. Oh, that almost hurt I almost cut myself. Whoops. You're getting promoted. You're going straight from a normal employee to manager. Congratulations. We love to hear when people have good things happening in their life. Was there a particular reason? Like, did a spot open up and you just were the best for the position? You're trying to give us a heart attack? No, my fingers are in the opposite direction, guys. It's fine. It's fine. Ooh, I need to stop going for such big chunks. If I don't go for big chunks, it's not that bad. It's when the knife gets caught that it's a little concerning. Because most of the time the knife is really smooth. Is that a band-aid on my hand? This boo-boo was from something else. Yeah, it wasn't from this. I tend to do a lot of things with my hands. I'm very, like, handy. So I tend to hurt myself a lot. Yes, sandpaper is used to make the bowl smoother on the outside. It is true. Okay. It's getting there. It's like slowly becoming more and more rounded in shape. Yeah. Wind pays well. You bought your house at 3.49% interest. Holy cow. Cost of feeding children has diminishing returns at a certain point. I guess if you grow your own food, then it's cheaper, right? If you do that homesteading lifestyle. But it's hard. People aren't super into that sometimes. Like, it's not for everyone. Are you allowed to draw me? Yeah, of course, Vito. If you do, though, like, people have questions about that, and they usually the people who ask, weirdly enough, are asking for, like, NSFW stuff. I would say I prefer not to have NSFW stuff. Unless I know the person. But otherwise, it's usually pretty good, and I appreciate you asking. You like how calm my voice is? Oh, thank you, Sushi. Regardless of whether I try or not, it's just like that. You do NSFW. Yeah, see? I feel like every time people ask, it's always for NSFW stuff. If NSFW stuff is done, I prefer solo stuff. That way it's like more comfortable for me. How am I supposed to get the sides of this bowl? Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Meowie. It's always good to see you. I haven't seen you stream in a while. Have you been streaming and I just miss it? Okay. Ooh, maybe I should not put my fingers in front of the knife. That's probably a good idea, right? I keep like wanting to put my finger up for leverage, but it's probably not the best idea. It's been like 4 months. Oh my god. Did you take a break from streaming or are you just like chilling? What in the world? Oh, you're not gonna do NSFW. I see, Vito. Whatever you think is best, Vito. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay, how am I gonna do this? It's coming together though. What I could do too is I could go back to my bowl and carve out the inside again. You could draw me whittling. Thank you. That would be really nice. Kind of both? I see. Oh, thank you for the follow, Vito. Okay, how am I gonna do this? I want the inside of the bowl to be like smooth, but it keeps like gouging. So maybe I should... Maybe I'm just going too deep. Maybe I have to go a little more shallow. And not go as deep. It's like whenever I have like a sharp angle, it's like impossible. But I'm like, how do people make deep bowls then? Maybe they just don't whittle deep bowls? You'll be back soonish? Oh, I'll look forward to it, Meowie. Hi, Roomba. Good to see you. The bowl? What about the bowl? With different tools? I have like every tool I could use or could need. Unless it's not whittled. Cause look, I have a spoony tool. It's like a spoon. It carves in a spoon fashion. It's a very spoony spoon tool. It takes a lot of slow precision. Okay. Good to know, Vito. I'm glad there's so many people who have whittled before. I think what's happening is, honestly, I think I'm just getting impatient and I'm just like, I want this bowl to be done. Hi, Judge. Welcome to the stream today. Good to see you. Okay. I'm going slower so I can control my movements a little bit more. Power tools? But it's way more fun to whittle. It's like, it's so rustic. It's so rustic. Okay, I think I got most of the gouges out. Let me just be very cautious in the center area and see if I can make sure every single gouge is gone. Power tools don't give the same satisfaction. Exactly! The fact I keep cutting towards myself is concerning. Yeah, but I'm like cutting downwards. It's different, right? It's different. It's totally different. How do you know if you're close to going all the way through? If I put my finger on top and bottom, I can feel it. So I'm actually pretty close to going all the way through. I have maybe this much space left, which is like perfect for the bowl shape. So I don't really want to go deeper. I kind of want to take down the sides a little bit more, but I don't know. I'm not doing this right. It's like I'm like scooping it like ice cream. My technique is a little concerning. Yeah, I wasn't trained, okay? I wasn't trained. It's I watched a single video and I was like, looks fine. Looks easy enough. Okay, let's see. Maybe let's see. Trying to get inside corners is tricky. Yeah, it is tricky, Sushi. So I'm thinking of making the bowl like more shallow, but it's really annoying to take down the outside. Oh, right, I have to do it the proper way. Born to carve, forced to sew. The knives cut wood. Coincidentally, flesh is softer than wood. This knife that I'm using right now, I'm pretty sure will like slice right through my finger if I accidentally. This is a very, very sharp knife. Like super sharp. I am smarter than most. It looks like I carved a dome shape to start and then I dug out the inside. Most people don't do it, they carve the inside. No, I carved the inside first, Vito. So when I looked up the tutorial for this bowl, you're supposed to carve the inside until it's at the depth that you want, and then you turn it around and carve the outside into a dome. Which is just how the instructions were for this one for some reason. So I guess I did it the wrong way. What if you spoon scoop the outside? I don't think I can because the spoon scoop is like, it's the opposite way it's supposed to go. So it's like, it's more scooping action and I can't really scoop to make it dome shaped. Thank you for the follow, August. I'm still doing good. It looks good. Thank you, Vito. Look at all these people who are probably Boy Scouts or Eagle Scouts or whatever scout is wherever you are, or you guys probably did this. I don't know. I think I ended up pretty much what I did for Girl Scouts was like it was like an excuse to hang out with like all my girlfriends, and we would do sleepover parties, and that was about it. So I would like hang out with my friends, and we would like talk about boys, or we would I should not be carving so much at once. Oh no, I made it horrible ugly. I made it so ugly. Now I have to make small to take the chips away. Oh god, this is so bad. Oh god, I made it so bad. You're getting mini heart attacks. Cub to boy to eagle. Are Cub Scouts, aren't I thought Boy Scouts were like all of them? And then there were just different levels of Boy Scouts? Am I wrong? Okay. I have to smooth this out again. Oh, it's looking quite ugly. Cubs are the younger ones, like grade schoolers. There are different levels in the Boy Scouts. I see. Different Boy Scout levels, yes. There's different Girl Scout levels too, but I never made it to the high level. I think if I were able to do like a lot more of the... I mean, it's not that I hated doing the girly activities. I still like sewing. I still like cooking. But I still wanted to do like the really cool stuff that the boys did, you know? When's your level gorilla? Oh, did I tell you about the random fun fact I know about gorillas? Gorilla genitalia is smaller in proportion to the size of its body compared to a human. So if you were to compare human genitalia to gorilla genitalia, it would look massive. I think gorilla PPs are like 2 inches, but they're like way bigger than people, you know? I'm so pale. Your face is pale, Invex. Am I getting enough sun? No. Uber, hello, good to see you. What do you mean? Are you laughing at the gorilla for having a small peepee? You think 2 inches is huge? Yeah, in relation to its body though. I think for like humans, that would be like equivalent to a human having a 2 centimeter peepee, like 1 incher. Please be careful. We're working on it. It's hard with the angles. The dome shape is really hard to carve out. 2 inches is, I think it's average. But for humans, isn't the average like 5 inches or something? I never took a picture of my umeshu. You're right, I forgot. I completely forgot. Do not look it up. Wait, did you look up gorilla peepees? I didn't say to Google it, but I mean, I've never even Googled it before. I kind of want to know what it looks like. The nails are gone. No, I have a nail polish on. It's just like flesh colored. But yeah, my nails are short again. I need to go get them done. But I need to save up some money for... I need to save up some money for a new PC because this one's gonna die. A new CPU? Yeah, I need to get a new I pretty much need to get a new, pretty much a fully new computer. The only thing I don't have to replace is my GPU. Because my my CPU, the CPU that I want to get isn't supported by my motherboard, so I have to get a new motherboard. And also the RAM that I have isn't, it's like the old style of RAM. It's DDR4 instead of DDR5, so I'm gonna upgrade that. You got to the capital with an absurd amount of equipment. Hi, Vigil. Costco has some good PCs. I kind of like building mine though, because it's really nice. It's fun. Is that a tattoo on the back of my hand? No, it's a bandage. Yeah. I didn't cut myself there. It's just I have a boo-boo from other activities. I need to do this properly. I'm getting impatient. The measurement is from the pubis bone, so they push into the skin to check the full length. My question is, who in the world is checking the full length of a gorilla's peen? You know what I mean? Who's sitting there measuring, like how? Do you put the gorilla down and then like you have to like sedate the gorilla and then you measure the peen for science? Like there was some researcher out there that was like, yeah, there was some gorilla specialist out there that was tasked with measuring the size of gorilla peens so that people know. I mean, I guess you could also like take a picture from a distance while they're doing the deed, but it's like really hard to see if it's that small, right? What GPU do I have? I have a 3080 Ti or 3070 Ti, one of those. I think 3070. I'm bowling! Did I ever achieve the goal of watching a couple do the sloppy in person? No. People are really awkward about it. Like, they think I want to join in, and I'm like, no. All I want to do is sit in the corner and watch someone's private time and, like, take notes or something. I don't know. Huh? They must be getting paid. I would do it for free. That sounds fun. Wait, did I tell you guys that in college I majored in biology? I was a biology major with a specialization in animal and human reproduction and mating behaviors. Who, like, who in the world, like... There's no, I guess there is a purpose. Like you can go be a doctor and stuff and go into like reproductive that is kind of essentially what I wanted to do. I wanted to go be a doctor, but I took a bunch of classes in like animal mating behaviors because I thought it was super interesting. And oh my God, some animals, they're like crazy. Did you know there's some animals that you have to like do certain things to the female in order for her to be receptive to pregnancy? So like in mice, for example, boy mice, they have to like massage the hips, like the love handles of a female mouse a specific way. And if he doesn't do that, then she will not get pregnant. Yeah, it's very weirdly specific. Oh my gosh, wait, I have to go take my dog inside. Okay, while you guys marinate on that thought, I'm gonna go bring my dog inside. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Have you guys finished marinating on that thought? Don't they have corkscrew peens? Those are ducks, aren't they? Ducks are the wildest animal in this category. I don't know 100%, I can't remember, but I think with ducks, they have the largest peen to body ratio. Like their peens are like 9 to 12 inches long and they're like corkscrew shaped. And the reason for that is so that it can like get... the biology of duck is crazy. Hi, Narilla. Oh my gosh, you rhyme with gorilla. That's really awkward that you came in on at this time. Welcome to the stream, though. Good to see you. Thank you for lurking, Script. Aren't pigs also corkscrewed? Honestly, I don't know. All I know is that pigs, when they orgasm for 30 minutes. Like, it takes them 30 minutes to finish the orgasm. Male pigs. Yeah, they orgasm forever, so they're just like sitting there chilling. Huh? Jealous? Why would you want to do that for 30 minutes long? Isn't that kind of boring? Wow, that biology major served me well. Oh my gosh. No, it didn't. I don't use it anymore. Now it's for dumb, like, no one wants to hear about me talking about animal mating behaviors, right? It's kind of weird. You guys want to hear me talk about animal mating? Meowie, didn't we like have a collab once where we talked about boys and like part of it I did a presentation on different animal peen bones? And I showed you my collection of like animal penis bones. Yeah, that was a good one. You saw my pee-pee bones, yeah! That was a good time. It's like the nature channel. Yeah, I don't know. Am I gonna get bonked on Twitch? Is it gonna be... It's an educational content, right, guys? Some animals have bones in their peens. Most animals don't. But like some animals, like otters, do. Yeah. Otters, raccoons. I think whales also have them, but I'm not 100% sure. There's like there is a museum somewhere in like, I can't remember, there's like a museum about like various animal peens, and it has like this huge collection of animal peen bones. I want to go there someday. That would be really fun. How do you pee when there's a bone? It's like retractable. Usually their peens are retractable. You're remembering that stream. Oh my gosh, Kun. You think the weirdest one you known was female hyenas have a peen? They have a pseudopeen. It's to establish dominance, I believe. But I don't think it actually works. It's like a girl, it's like a lady coming up to you with a strap on, right? Like if she's coming up to you and she has a massive strap on, then it's pretty intimidating, right? Like I feel like if a lady came up to me and she had a massive strap on, I would be like, oh my God, chill, girl, chill. If you were on a date and I talked about animal mating behavior and they were really into it, does that make them the one? No, it doesn't make them the one. Just because I like talking about animal mating behavior. Guys, it's really hard to carve the sides of this bowl. Let me just go back to the edge again and just keep carving the edge down. Okay, don't be greedy, don't be greedy, don't be greedy. The leather club is 2 blocks down. Oh my gosh. Am I a bank loan because your interest in me just doubles? After I start talking about various animal peens. Hi, Mino. You don't respect the peen unless they're free to play. Who the heck is Luka Doncic? I don't know who this person is. Is this a sports reference? This is like really hard angles, man. How am I supposed to get some of these angles? Some of these angles are like real hard. Like it's kind of sharp, huh? Your tendinitis, hands hurt watching it. Oh no, Groms, a basketball player. Ew, don't talk about basketball. Ugh, I hate basketball. Basketball's gross. You figured we'd talk about basketball since I love it so much? No! I got enough basketball in my life to last forever. I'm good. No more basketball for me. A grinder would go hard for those angles? Yeah. But whittling. I might have to switch to a different tool for some of these angles. Is there basketball trauma? I went on a date with someone once. I think he thought it was like a super interesting date, but we were on the date for 6 hours. The entire time he was just talking about basketball and how he like coached basketball for kids and how he loved playing. He like used to play basketball in college and he's just really passionate about basketball for 6 hours. Yeah. I mean, isn't that like the equivalent of someone who's like really into D&D? They go on a date and for like 8 hours long, they like talk about D&D. I mean, some girls are probably into it, right? Like I think I would be more into that, but basketball is not my thing. Shouldn't the date be about... I mean, I talked a little bit about myself, but I think most of the date he was trying to psychoanalyze me. So it was either basketball or him trying to psychoanalyze me, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. And then he was trying to convince me about like the concept of friends with benefits and how like it's like a good idea. And I'm just like, I don't know if I'm into that. He's like, no, it's just like it's a philosophical thing. Like sometimes you can just be friends with someone and you can have like sex, but the sex could be like different from friendship, and you can be friends with someone and still have physical intimacy with them, but like not want to have like a romantic relationship with them. And I'm like, okay, that's cool for you, but that's not what I want, you know? That's a red flag. That's a weird conversation. Technically, he started with the basketball. And then he started psychoanalyzing me. And then he started telling me about like the virtues of having unattached, like, physical intimacy. Should have asked if I wanted to go back to basketball. Honestly, it was an interesting conversation, but it was like interesting in a theoretical sense. Like if he actually expected me to like be physically intimate with him and then stay friends or something, I would be like, no, I'm good. What a crazy segue. It was 6 hours. Lots of things happen in 6 hours. Somehow it kept going back to basketball, though. I don't know why. That's wild. Honestly, that's not even the wildest one. I went on a date with someone. We met up at Starbucks. This like lady in line while I was getting my Starbucks looks at him, looks at me, and she's like, oh, he's fine. That's a good one. He's a keeper. I'm like, I haven't met him yet, for one. I started talking to him. He starts telling me about 4chan and how people on 4chan are like super like valid. And he's like, oh yeah, like, he was talking about incel culture and how like that's very valid and stuff. And I'm like, yes, very interesting. And then we started talking about like adult like content stuff. And I'm like, chill, bro. This is a first date. Like, I know I'm comfortable to talk to and people feel comfortable talking to me about stuff, but this is like a lot. Like, I would have been cool talking about anime, but like talking about 4chan and then talking about like your taste in hentai, the first date is a little much, you know? Too strong, yeah. He did work out though. I will say he worked out a lot, and I think that's why the lady was like, oh, he's fine. Because he was like relatively buff, right? But very bizarre. It was a conversation topic that I totally did not bring up. It just got to that point, and I think he felt comfortable talking about it because I didn't judge him about it until after the date. But during the date, I was like, what in the world? Yeah, he's buff and he loves hentai. I did not measure the size of its arms though, so I don't know if one arm was bigger than the other. Yeah. She was paid. No, she was super random. I don't think she was paid. It was really interesting because he was super nerdy. So from the neck up, he was like, he had the stereotypical like very nerdy look, which I like nerds, so it's great. But from the neck down, he was like super buff. And I'm like, interesting. Yeah, like he was super nerdy. He had glasses. Yeah, it's like he started going to the gym because he was so nerdy and got bullied. And he wanted to like appeal to ladies more. So he started to like work out like nuts. Which honestly, very valid. That's a good way of like improving yourself and like working on yourself and doing stuff like that is a really good way to like attract more people if that's your goal, right? But that's his first mistake, getting buff. I don't judge people for that. Like, I had an ex who did the same thing, and honestly, that was his motivation. He's like, I want to be attractive to people because I feel like I'm not attractive enough in order to attract someone without me like improving myself and showing like that I can work hard and I'm like strong and I'm a provider sort of thing. So I get it. Yeah, the grind is respectable. I totally get that, Norella. I'm like personally not super into like people who are buff for the sake of being buff, but like people who work hard, like that's a lot of hard work. That's very respectable. You're turning in for the night. Bye, Sheenie. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. It's looking more and more bowly shaped. This one's definitely like harder to do. Go with... This is my other carver. This one is like angled a certain way so that it's hopefully a little easier to get the edges that I can't really reach. You've been on the protein shake grind? What's the protein shake grind? Why do you need to grind protein shakes? Do you like put it in your smoothies and stuff? Yeah. I don't know. Even so, even if I like... Is it possible to zoom in the camera? I put the camera in a different position, so it's really hard to see. I think there is a way, but I'm not sure how to do it. I can do it for next time. Yeah, I can bring the thing up to you. You guys can see the bowl. Yeah, it's getting there. No, my nails are not cute right now. Is my PC okay? It's okay-ish, 𝚖𝚑. I took it to the PC doctor. They pretty much told me that my CPU is a little bit fried because it was overheated too much. Because the cooler, the all-in-one cooler, was not working as intended, and he gave my computer 4 to 5 months to live before I should upgrade it. He recommended, in order to get it working quickly, that I replace the CPU, so I got an air cooler, because that's what they had and it was cheap. And it's been working fine so far. Thank you for the follow, Ashwat. But I'm gonna have to upgrade it in the next 4 to 5 months, or however long that it lasts. Maybe shorter. But yeah, he's a little well done, but that's okay. No, it's not okay. He's not okay. He's not okay. I'm not going to Micro Center. I'm gonna have someone go and get something for me, and then bring it to me. Because I have friends in the area who live really close by. No, Invex. Not at Micro Center. Honestly though, Micro Center. If I'm like super into guys who are a little nerdy and who are like have that software engineer brain and who are super into tech, that would be like the perfect place to meet people, huh? Do people go like, some people, they go to Home Depot to go looking for people to date? What about Micro Center? Come to Offkai, we'll visit the Micro Center or something. Oh my gosh, I could go to Offkai. Is there a Micro Center up there? There is, right? Picking up boys at the Micro Center is a new one. What do you mean? Home Depot dating? Yeah, some people, apparently they get dressed up all cute and they go to the Home Depot to find like a hot, buff, like guy who's good with his hands. Or Costco. Costco's where all like the old people go. I feel like there aren't any cute guys there. It's just old people. I'm getting impatient. I need to stop. I need to slow down. I'm like getting so impatient that I'm like taking chunks of wood off. No, must. You thought dating was dead already? How else are people gonna find people to fall in love with and have a hot romance with? Friends. Santa Clara opened one a year or two ago. Oh, nice. I'm gonna go to Micro Center and find myself a nerdy guy to build me a PC. I can build my own PC. I'm gonna go to Micro Center, find a nerdy guy, and then build him a PC. What's the opposite of Microsoft? Micro hard? Ayo. My technique is scaring me a little bit. You finished your occupational therapy. Congratulations, Crumbs. You know what they say about men at Micro Center? No, I don't know what they say at men at Micro Center. They're good with their hands because they all build their own PCs. And you know how hard it is to like get in some of those cases? Holy cow. Why am I pointing the blade towards me? Good question. For some reason, it's really hard to get this part, and I don't know why. How am I supposed to carve this? I feel like I need to get better leverage, but it's like... it's not working as intended. Like, I'm not able to get it. Carve it with my brain. You need some tiny raccoon-like fingers to get into those small crevices while working on PCs. Lucky for me, I do have tiny fingers. So it's actually really nice. I'm really good at handling small things. Fortunately, not as good at handling big things. I have a small mouth. I have small hands. It's very unfortunate. You find the greatest technician to have ever lived, though? Okay, how else can I do this? Come on, mama. Come on, ma. Oh. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Ah, I'm cutting it again like steak. Do I have a heart condition by any chance? No. Well, actually I do, but it's not serious. Why? Is it because I'm huffing and puffing? I'm just really out of shape, okay? I need some sandpaper. Yeah, but don't I need to like carve off more chunks? What's the first thing I'm gonna eat out of my bowl? I don't know. No offense, it's the nails. No, it's the, my nails are, they're painted. They're just painted with a color that's like pale. So it looks kind of like, oh, you mean like this? Yes, that's what I'm like really self-conscious about. Because I have like really thick, I have really thick joints. I don't know it was like due to a heart condition though. Girl, same? My joints are thick, yeah. But no, I don't think I'm clubbing. It might just be the camera and the angle. Either that or like... I don't know. What else is thick? Ayo. Ayo? What else is thick? Let's see. Are you guys talking about my bowl is thick? I got something thick in my pants. Oh, what? What were we talking about? You wonder what else is thick? Has small nails again instead of big claws? Yeah, I cut them. I cut them. I need to go back to the nail salon lady. The nail salon lady is really nice. That soundboard looks pretty thick. It is thick. Aggressive, unprotected hand holding. Oh no. Okay, let's see. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, I cannot, guys. Guys, I cannot. You bet my mouse grip is palm type? Oh my gosh. Wait, when I grip my mouse, my hand really does look like it's clubbing. Oh god, look at that thing. It looks really thick. Holy cow, but no, normally it's not. Like if I just put my hands out. It's not like chubby or anything. You bet your mouse grip is palm type. Oh yeah, something thick in your pants. Why would you be carrying around cookie batter in your pants? My cookie batter is thick, you're right. Hold on, I gotta take this part off. Okay. There has to be something better. Oh, maybe I could use this knife again. This is my tried and true knife from last time. Ooh. For some reason, the edges are super hard to carve down. I'm not sure the best way to do this. Be careful. Hi, Johnson. Do we have background music? We could, but last time I asked if people wanted to do background music and they said that they would rather just hear the noises in the background. You're worried the knife will fling and stab my monitor? I think it's more likely that the knife will fling and stab me, but that too, I guess. Ooh. Both has its allure, play lo-fi. The sound of the wood is nice. You wanted to share Sephiroth going to Coconut Mall? What the heck? What's that? Okay, come on. Is this a hobby of mine? What are these bowls for? For fun. It's not like a hobby I do often, which is why I'm not very good at it. But it's fun. It's fun. I'm gonna try that thumb technique that you guys were recommending with this smaller knife. I think it's working a little better. I'm learning how to make a bowl in case World War III happens. At the rate I'm making this bowl, it's gonna like take me forever. Imagine if I had to make a bigger bowl. People who whittle must have a lot of free time on their hands. Cause holy cow, this takes forever. Okay. One bowl a month, yes. We can start a bowl collection. I feel like at this point I might as well start grinding bowls. It's too thick still. I need to take down the sides a little bit more. So it looks pretty bad right now, but it's still like very square. I need to make it thinner. So the thickness right here is currently like this. So it's pretty thick. I have to take a lot of wood off still. But it's really hard to get the right angle for this. New channel idea, wood carving collection, you all share your bowls? Power tools on throne! Could you carve a bowling ball? No, I could not. I could not carve a bowling ball. I'm gonna switch back to crazy massive knife and just take big chunks again, like I'm not supposed to. Am I gonna paint it? For the bowl, no. I'm just gonna paint it and then finish it with a wood finish. Although I do have things to paint. I have some minis I could paint. I have a lot of minis I can paint, actually. Actually, you guys want to see one of my minis? Hold on. I think I have it out because I was just cleaning up that area. Hold on, let me go grab it. This is an owlbear mini that I worked on. Let me see if I can show it a little better. This is the owlbear mini. It's eagle themed owlbear mini. It's been a while since I worked on it though. But I think I did pretty good with it. And the little claws are like even owl, or like eagle themed. So like the talons are like eagle colored talons. It turned out pretty good. I wish I could show you guys closer, but I think if I go too close, it doesn't focus very well. Yeah, it's an above average owlbear. Why, thank you. It's an eagle owlbear. It's a very respectable size. Oh my goodness. Okay, how am I gonna do this? I'm just going to go nice and slow. Nice and slow. I'm not going nice and slow anymore. This is bad, this is bad. He's so cute. I made that? I did. Well, I didn't make the owlbear model. I just painted it. It takes forever to paint though, so it's one of those things I feel like I have to do with a friend so that I can like hang out with them. Which actually would be really nice to do on stream, because then I could hang out with people on stream and just chat and then paint, because it's like, it takes forever. It takes forever, for real. Okay, let's just keep taking some wood off. I'm gonna need to take a lot more wood off. So I might as well start chunking it. Chunking. We're gonna take big chunks off. We're gonna slice it like a steak. This is so ghetto. Sounds cozy. Whew. Okay. We're getting there. Oh god, this is so bad. All you Eagle Scouts who've done whittling, don't judge me. Back to wood steak? Yeah, we're back to wood steak. It's like the angle is really hard. The angle is like really bizarre with this gigantic knife. So I'm like trying my best with it, but it's almost like I need to put this on a stand or something so I have a better angle. Just keep carving. Hi, Just2 baby. You're Whittlewowie judging? Whittlewowie? Oh no, not Whittlewowie. I see what you did there. Back to wood steak. Wait, steak or streak? Okay. It's getting there. It's getting somewhere. Why are you guys talking with W's now, huh? You whittling. Okay. It's definitely this area that needs to be whittled down the most right now. Oh, I don't know. Oh, by the way, yeah, you heard you needed PC money? Uh-huh. What are you trying to do, Invex? By the way, Invex, you should be happy to know that I applied for the Box event. Whether I get in or not, I don't know. But I applied, okay? Low-key hoping... You asked how much the bowl is. I'm not gonna sell the bowl. How am I supposed to get it to people? Whew, this is making me sweat. Ah! Oh! My first cut! It's just a little cut. It's just a tiny itty bitty cut. but it's not that bad. Gifted newbie, see a tier 1 sub. Thank you for the T1 sub. Thank you. Ugh. Thank you. Ugh. Oh my god, why am I losing my words? Thank you for the follow song. Thank you, Kun, for that tier 1 sub. I don't know why my brain just was like exploding. I think I was thinking about this. I stabbed myself a little bit. I sound so winded. I am winded. You quit TFT again. Congratulations. It's for the best. It's for the best. It's enough that it doesn't show. Like, it's just a teeny little bit of blood. It's like someone prick your finger for insulin test. That's about as much as it is. Please be careful. Yeah, I need to be careful. This is a really sharp knife. Okay. Insulin test. Yeah, isn't that what it's called? A blood sugar? Oh, sorry, the blood glucose test. That's so specific. Someone get the chainmail gloves. Nah, I'm good. You want me to put my bloody finger up to the camera? I don't know if that's gonna get me TOS'd. What got me to start whittling? I had the whittling like tools and I was like, I should really do this. I need an excuse to do this. So I was like, I'll do it on stream. It's kind of TOS. Okay, good to know. If you guys see weird spots showing up on my wood piece. No bodily fluids. Okay, no semen either. Got it. I'll make sure not to bring semen onto the stream at all. No semen, guys. Weird spots on my arm. No weird spots from me touching this and weird spots showing up that are like weird. Wait, I'm not allowed to spit on stream either. What if I'm eating something really spicy and I'm like drooling? I'm not allowed to cry either. The heck? What the heck is a treasure train? The heck? That's new. I thought they were called hype trains, not treasure trains. Okay, it's getting somewhere. You're not allowed to sweat, but I'm already sweating. What am I supposed to do about my sweat? I can't even lick it up. No pissing either? What are you guys hoping to do on stream? Holy cow. Okay, let's go into a bowl shape.
Hey, yo!
Ayo. You guys are naughty. I have a knife. Hi, Ansui. I do have a knife. But this is educational knife.
Yo.
It's just for the hobby. There's nothing violent about
They
this
also
knife.
have ghost trains now era, where trains can just start from phantom resubs.
Wait, really, Kun?
PLS wash cut.
Oh, thank you so much for the resub prime sub, Meowie. Thank you. I'm carving a bowl. Well, it's getting to bowl shape. It's almost a bowl. It's a little lopsided of a bowl, so if you guys want to see, it's a little lopsided. But it'll get there. That's a good bowl. It is, it holds things like a bowl does. Just spit on the cut or rub some dirt. It looks like a coconut. It kind of does look like a coconut. It kind of does look like a coconut. You're right. I'm just like slowly whittling away at the sides. You'll offer me $100 for the bowl? How am I gonna even get the bowl to you though? Plus umeshu! I'll put the umeshu in the bowl. It's gonna be a bowl carved by a bird, so I guess it will be a bird bowl. USPS, yeah, but safely. I don't want to reveal where I live, you know? What am I have to get a P.O. box? It doesn't matter if it hangs to the left a bit, as long as it gets the job done. The bowl. You're not talking about anything else, right? You're not talking about like a peen or something, huh? Fill it with bird soup? Like chicken soup? Yummy, delicious chicken soup? Ugh. Oh, it's getting there. It's getting there, it's getting there. Oh. The bowl is getting thinner and thinner. Oh. I need to like take the gouge out now. I'm like focusing really hard on this bowl. Hear you out, you'll pick it up at Zipangu, Pasadena. What the hang is Zipangu? How do you fix it if you put a hole through it? I don't. Every part I carve, I can't glue it back together. If I go too deep, it's all schmover for me. Flex seal? Flex seal it. It's all schmover. Just gonna very thinly carve this top so that I can get this gouge out. Because I cannot carve much from this top area because it's already pretty thin from how deep the bowl is. Come on, get this gouge out. I'm making more gouges. I have to be very, very like careful with how thin I go for this. Ugh. I'm taking like very thin slices. I can glue it! What's Ado and Atarashi Gakko? And other artists? How wood maxing is this? I'm like maxing so hard. Not really, actually. This is very difficult. Thank you so much for the follow, Sano. They're Japanese music artists. Why do you think I know about Japanese music artists? I'm not a weeb. Actually. It's not like I'm an anime girl or anything. Gosh. Ew. Anime girls. Actually. I'm not going to AX this year. I mean, I could, but I really don't. I don't know. I don't really feel like it this year. Okay, this bowl is like definitely misshapen a little bit. But at least the gouge is gone. For the most part. I think I'm also getting the hang of using this knife a little better too. It's a very flat edge knife, so I have to like really utilize this flat edge. Okay. To get it really thin. You're willing to go for umeshu and the umeshu bowl you're carving? No, what am I gonna do at AX? There's no need. There are no mistakes, only happy accidents. Please be careful with the carving tools. Thank you, Shinko. I only cut myself a little bit today. Only a little. It was just a little poke. And it's already closed up. Yeah, but I'm supposed to save up money so that I can buy a new PC. My bowl is really weirdly shaped, guys. It doesn't lie flat anymore. Let's take a little more off this edge. Oh, I almost stabbed myself again. That was close. I could feel it on me. I have a 3D IO already. I saved up and I bought one a while ago. No? Oh, that was close, guys. That was really close. My bowl's not lying flat anymore. We almost lost her. Don't shape shame the bowl. I want it to look good. Chopping it like a steak. Oh, my nail polish is coming off. I should be carving with the 3D IO on. Why? You guys want the noise of carving in both your ears and the noise of me like freaking out about accidentally hurting myself? You've been experiencing some weird ASMR lately. Like what? Yes? Let's see. It's getting there. This is where it is now. A lot of wood has come off, as you guys can see, but not enough. Oh, Shiro, do you have a specific body part you would like to get roasted? Also, did I say thank you to Sano for following earlier? Thank you, Sano. Thigh muffling ASMR. Oh my goodness. You're still concerned about the lack of PP. I can't find the gloves anywhere. Surprise you. Shiro, your lips are so massive and swollen that every time someone looks at your face, they're like, ew, I don't want to go anywhere near your ugly lips. They look like they would be kissable, but they're so swollen and grotesque and misshapen and weird that no one wants to actually kiss them. They just look at your face and they're just like, ugh, your face is so ugly and gross. And they're like, oh my God, I gotta run in the other direction because of how ugly they are. But on the bright side, you do get some attention from like some weird people that are like, oh wow, I bet those lips would be really, really like great in certain areas of the body that would be nice. And they're like, oh my gosh, I would totally pay you like $100 to put those hot, misshapen, juicy lips on certain areas of the body, like earlobes or something. And those are super like gross and disgusting, but you at least have some purpose in life as an earlobe sucker, I guess. And I hope you learn to love your ugly lips as much as the other weird people out there, because they're super into it as well, and you don't get it like surgically removed or something, but then you'll have no lips, and if you have no lips, you'll be even worse because of how ugly it is without any lips. And yeah, that's all. That's all I can think of. I need to get better. I'm rusty. They're unkissable, but they're great for earlobe sucking. If people are gonna pay you $100 to suck on their earlobes, I hope you're satisfied. Let's see. You would. Who can you pay $100? You're gonna pay someone $100 to suck on their earlobes? I thought it was the other way around. I thought they were gonna pay you $100 to suck on their earlobes. But I mean, you could pay someone to suck on their earlobes too. You'll do it for free. You'll suck on Shiro's earlobes for free. $100 is $100. That brings up a good question. If you had $100, I mean, if someone came up to you and was like, would you suck on my earlobes for $100? Would you say yes? I would say no. I know I'm saving up for a PC, but I have like standards, you know? How long do you have to suck on them until they say stop? You don't know. It could be 5 seconds, it could be 5 minutes, it could be 5 hours. But you don't know. How clean are those earlobes? You don't know. You have to go sight unseen into those earlobes. They're covered by hair, you can't see it. What about 5 days? It's gonna be less than a day. You'll do it for free if it's a cute girl. You would suck a cute girl's earlobes. Isn't that kind of weird? What if they have like a disease? Are there earlobe diseases that could be passed when you suck on someone's earlobe? What if you know that? What if it's your mom? What if the cute girl is your mom, Invex?
Huh?
Wait, hold up. Hold up. You guys are...
Huh?
Huh? You guys are rethinking your decisions. What do you mean, what do I mean? It's your mom. How do I get more off? I need to get more wood off. Roll Tide. People like it when you nibble on earlobes. Some people like it. Some people don't. Some people think it's weird. Oh my gosh, you know what was really crazy? When I was in high school, there was like someone, I was in the marching band, right? There was someone who would always be behind me, and they would always be behind me in the line because we would do marching lines and stuff. And they would always whisper into my ear. I'm like, why are you whispering? This is weird. You could just talk normally into my ear. It weirded me out so much. And I think he found it really like entertaining because he kept doing it. And he was always behind me too because we had a specific marching order. So he would just like constantly be whispering in my ear. I'm like, please stop it. I was a band kid. Yes, I was. Can you guess what instrument I played? I bet it's pretty easy to guess, actually. Everyone guesses like on the first or second try. Clarinet. I got free ASMR. No, it wasn't free. He would like blow in my ear too. And I was like, what the heck, man? This is crazy too. Cause like, I wasn't sure if this guy was like gay or not. So I'm like, what are you doing? Because like he would have friends and his friends were always like making fun of him for being gay. So I'm like, oh, maybe he's gay. But he kept whispering in my ear like he was doing it on purpose. I'm like, either he's really sadistic or he's not gay. You love ear blowies. What the heck is an ear blowy? The heck? The trumper or piccolo? I played the flute. I was a flautist. Not a very good one, mind you. Pretty bad one, actually. But I did play the flute. Okay, how... I need to feel it. Okay, this area needs to be cut down a lot more. I'm just gonna go hard on this area right here. My nail polish is coming off. I should have whaled a wooden flute. My wooden flute. Look guys, my nail polish is coming off. I'm sad. I just put it on too today. This nail polish isn't the greatest quality though, to be honest. It falls off all the time. Which is unfortunate. I manage the knife so easily. Is that what it looks like? Does it look like I'm managing this knife easily to you? I'm glad you think so, Gabriel. I'm glad you think so. Because I'm definitely not. This is not easy. I'm having a hard time. Oh my goodness. It's getting there. It's getting there. Look at all the wood that I chopped off, though. It looks more bowl-like now. Kind of. It looks a little more bowl-like from this side. But I can still feel that I need to take off a lot more wood. Especially on these two sides. So I'm just gonna sit and carve out these sides right now. It's pretty good enough? Oh, thanks. It could be worse, I guess. It could be worse. Am I giving the wood shavings away? I'm gonna throw them away. What am I gonna do? What are people gonna do with them? Start a fire? Almost a 2-hour stream with no hiccups. Yes! And my computer, my CPU isn't like completely running at 100%. It's not fully throttled. It's like going from 70 to 100, which is so much better. They were saying that my clock speeds at really high loads was like significantly reduced because of the overheating. So I'm surprised I'm able to stream. I'm not doing like everything that I need on stream, just because I'm still trying to make sure that my computer can handle it, but the fact that I'm able to stream makes me very happy. You did ask for wood with your prints? Oh my gosh, I think I already sent your print out though, Kun. I think it might have some wood dust on it. It might smell vaguely of wood. If you smell really hard. Ugh. Okay. We have a few gouges. Okay, it's getting there. Now I just have to take this side down. Ooh, I can feel this is hard on my hand. You'll take it? What are you gonna do with it? What are you gonna do with the faint scent of wood on your print? You gonna sniff it? Sniffa sniffa. Okay. Gotta take down this side. I'm trying not to like breathe all heavily into my mic. Actually, let me see if I can put my mic down lower. You guys should still be able to hear me if I'm like this, right? You just might not hear me breathe as loudly into the mic. If I sent you wood, would you rate your wood? You mean woodcraft stuff? Sure, Ludo. If you send me pictures of your wood crafts, I will rate it for you. Okay, this side is taken down perfectly, but all the other sides are a little too thick still. The spoon went by so much quicker, I think. Either that or it just felt like the spoon was easier to carve. I'm actually really curious to see how hard it is to carve with this knife. Oh, this is so easy. Oh my god. It's so much easier. Okay, except it's getting caught right there. That was a little sketch. Okay, it's definitely easier with this knife. I can do it? Okay, thank you for the encouragement. I need it. I need it. This needs to be brought down a little bit more. Oh my gosh, my skin is like raw. Oh my god, I have like a sore from scraping. Maybe that's why they include bandages. Because people like scrape off their skin Oh my god, I did not expect that. Okay. Maybe what I'll do to switch it up a bit, maybe I'll start sanding the inside so that it's a lot smoother, and then I'll finish the outside. Because I kind of want to switch it up a bit, because my hand is starting to cramp. Is everything from a kit? Yeah, it came in as a kit. The bowl is like not flat at all. It's okay, we'll figure it out. Let me get my sandpaper. I do have a drill, but that defeats the purpose. The whole point is to whittle everything by hand. The whole point is to like whittle everything and like make it a nice little handicraft, you know? Oh, okay. I kind of like the little bumps that are in the middle of the bowl, but I also think it'll be nice smooth, so I'm gonna try to sand it smooth. I gotta press harder than that. Don't worry, I'm pressing real hard. I know the drill of no drills. Yes, exactly, Aegis. Okay, let's see. What am I gonna do once I'm done with this wood? Do you think I should rub the wood? Ayo, I'm rubbing the wood good, guys. What do you think I should do? Should I play some Yu-Gi-Oh or some Eidolon again? Grinding the wood, pants grab. You guys enjoy when I grind this wood. I'm sanding the wood. I'm sanding the wood like sandpaper. The wood is being sanded. Heckin' sanded, man. I really gotta get some elbow grease with this wood. Sanding is like my least favorite part, but this is so much easier to sand. Make a soup? It sounds oddly satisfying. Oh, I'm glad. These are really small pieces of sandpaper, so they don't last very long. Luckily, I have a lot of them. Let's see if I can do it with my thing. Because it is a little bit bendy, so I might be able to. Yeah, this is better with the handle. It's a little bit bendy, so I can bend it a little bit. Okay, it's getting sanded down. It's smooth. Smoother. Kind of. Sort of, not really. It's getting there. I think it's a little easier with my hand. Just my raw hand. Will I varnish the wood? Probably not. I'm just gonna finish it with some oil and some light wax. Just some oil and some light wax. That's not a deep hole, not gonna lie. Yeah, I couldn't do it too deep or else I would start gouging. It's really hard to get some like really big angles with this kind of setup. What about the sides? We'll get to the sides again later. I'm just gonna change it up a bit by sanding out the middle first, and then once I sand out the middle, I'll go back to the sides. Thank you for the follow, Gabriel! I'm glad you enjoy it enough here to follow. Okay, let's see. Keep going. I'm like focusing really hard this stream. I'm like, I gotta make sure this bowl looks really good. Gotta make sure this bowl looks really good for you guys. The spoon, I think, was a little, like, it was smaller, so I think it was a little more in line with what I'm used to. With this bowl, I'm not used to... I know it's not a big bowl, but to me, it's still pretty big. If I sand hard enough, I'll make embers. Hopefully not. Okay, I'm gonna just make sure that my sanding thing doesn't need to be changed out because these are super small. I think I have bigger sandpaper somewhere, but I think this is a good size for what I'm sanding. Bye, Teeks. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for the follow, Mr. K1R. Welcome to the stream. Okay, let's go like this. Okay, it's looking more and more bowl-shaped. Good size for her liking giggity ayo. Okay. It's a little smoother now. So, hard to see, but slightly smoother. It's getting there. It's getting to the smoothness that I desire. Does size matter, by the way? Depends. I think it does matter. Every size is, for a specific purpose, you know. What are you talking about, by the way? What size of what? You've always had this kind of intrigue about crafts? They see me bowling, they hating. Wait, how did you get your text to be all colorful, Aegis? What the? Is it just me? How did you get it to look all colorful? My hands are small, they are small, yeah. Hi, Rondier. What? How are you guys making your text all colorful? Huh? You should send me crawfish. I have crawfish in Vex. I went to the store today and I bought myself some crawfish. So I can save. There isn't any way to even get me crawfish in Vex. Although I did find a place that serves crawfish. The problem is there's a limit to how much you can like put on the app for like money-wise. So the crawfish is more expensive than the limit, which means that I can't add it. Crawfish. Crawfish is good. What is this artifact I'm crafting? Hi, you're gay. This is a bowl. A very small bowl, but a bowl nonetheless. You'll get bông bò Huế. I think there is bông bò Huế in the area, yeah. Okay, let's see. Burger! Yeah. It would be nice if you guys fed me. That would be very sweet of you. But you don't have to. I do enjoy good food. Okay, let's see. It's getting there. Is color changing magic? How are you guys all changing colors all of a sudden? You're gonna take cooking classes. Honestly, I'm the kind of person who I like to eat, but the problem is I'm like not... I don't like cooking. I like cooking for other people. Size of the bowls matter for the kind of food you're gonna put in. Exactly, Aegis. Yeah. You need money, so you're gonna hire me as a personal chef? Me and what money? Me and what money? I have to be rich to have a personal chef. I have to be rich. I'm not rich. Aren't I like super rich? No. Definitely not super rich. I have a job, a day job that I'm used to support myself. That's about it. But the problem is my day job may not be there for long because I may get laid off depending on how things go with work. So from your scientist super secret spy job, I don't have a scientist super secret spy job. Why do you think I'm a super secret scientist spy? What have I said that makes you think that? You love cooking for other people, but you're less enthusiastic to cook. Yeah, that's how I am, Ludo. I love cooking for other people, but if I, like, don't live with anyone else, then there's no one for me to cook for. I do cook for my dogs, but that's different. You'll work for Tits, give you Fred, you'll be the chef. You can have Fred. That's a good trade. Fred's not the best cook, so... If you can't hire a chef, be the chef. If I, like, convince myself that I'm cooking for someone else, it becomes a lot easier for me to cook. But if I'm just cooking for myself, I'm so lazy. When I cook for other people, I try so much harder because I want them to enjoy the meal, you know? The ashtray is coming together. It is kind of like ashtray sized, yeah. Hi, La. You know, I could have it stay this shape and then just have it rustic. It's just a really rustic, weirdly shaped bowl. That's super uneven and a little weird. But I feel like I should try. I should give it a try. We're still on the highest or the lowest coarseness for the sandpaper, so why not cook a big stew for the week and just heat some for consumption? That's what I usually do, Aegis. Not stew, but I'll like meal prep for myself for the week and then I'll eat the whole week. So if I make spaghetti or something, I just make like enough spaghetti for the whole week. That's what fast food and frozen dinners are for. Yeah, but it's not as healthy, you know? There has to be a good balance between health and like health and convenience. You cook a fresh meal every day? Ludo, that's a lot of cooking. I would be that mom. See, I would cook for like my kids. I would cook for other people. It's just like, if it's just me, it's like, I don't feel motivated to cook just for myself, you know? Hi, Theta. Welcome to the stream. You say stew because there's so many meals that are safe for reheating, like rice. Yeah, there's so many meals that are safe for reheating and freezing. Oh yeah, I remember you said that, Ludo. But that's because you also cook for your sisters, right? If I remember correctly. See, I have a goodish memory. Yeah, I am like, I really do like cooking like Asian type food. So I'm a really big fan of cooking like, I'll cook like Taiwanese food or Chinese food or Japanese food. I also cook like, sometimes I'll cook like Western style food, but personally I just like, Asian food a lot. So I cook a lot of that, and I'll cook that for people. And I'll cook that for myself, like to eat ahead of time, or like to eat over like a long period of time. Like I'll freeze some for myself, but it's just a lot. It's a lot more to cook for yourself than to cook for other people. When I cook for someone else, there's like a lot of love that goes into it, right? You have a new dating strategy, Invex? Okay, tell me your strategy. What is the strategy you speak of? We're gonna cook some ramen for dinner. Yummy! I've cooked pho before, and the pho ended up pretty good too. But, I haven't cooked ramen, like fresh ramen yet. But if you have a pressure cooker, broths are so much easier. Pressure cookers do so much to like make a good broth. I mean, it's like, what about pho? I like to make it sometimes, but it's I don't make it that often. You'd rather take care of someone else and live for free, like a roomie or something. You want to be like a live-in maid, Aegis? Or a stay-at-home like dad. That's pretty much what a stay-at-home husband. A house husband. Would you guys be house husbands or housewives? I feel like I need to work, so I wouldn't be happy. Am I a cilantro lover? I do like cilantro, Ludo. My sister was crazy with cilantro though. My sister, what she would do, she would just eat cilantro by the bunch. So she would like buy bunches of cilantro and like stuff the whole thing in her mouth. And I'm like, okay, like I get it's a little controversial to like cilantro, but like your love of cilantro is a little over the top. You want to volunteer to be trophy husband. You understand her, you love it that much, Meowie, really? Oh my gosh. Where's the house husband sign-up sheet? You volunteer as tribute. You'd be teleworking and preparing the meals. That's what you do anyways. That's what I do too, Aegis. I telework and I prepare meals or remote work. You're a loser. What do you mean, Sabai? Why does it feel like everyone in this chat would be so down to be a house husband? I mean, it seems like a good job, right? But it's like a lot of work. Like, imagine if you have kids. Not you, Antho. Okay, maybe everyone outspoken. It's like, I want to be a house husband. We don't... Being a house husband or a housewife doesn't mean you don't have to work. Like, if there are kids involved, you're gonna have to work so hard. Like, you'd rather work on something you own? Like what? You want to be Mr. Mom? You'd rather work for yourself than for someone else? So then why not own a business or something? You'll support your queen. You don't want to be a stay-at-home mom? It's really it's a lifestyle I think that certain people can do, but it's not something I could do. I'm the kind of person who has to like go outside and work or do something. You do want? Yeah. I admire that. It's a lot of work, especially if you are going to be a mom, right? It's a lot. You're an entrepreneur by profession, so you do most things remotely and you do house chores in between. Yeah, that's how I am too, Ludo. I do my house chores in between, like, work. Like, if I'm waiting for something to compile or something like that, then I'm just working. In this economy? I mean, I'm just doing chores. Which is nice, because I'm able to do, like, multitask like that. Okay, I think it's coming together. It's pretty smooth now. I'll show you guys the bowl. It's pretty smooth compared to before. A little bit easy to see. I don't know how this is probably the best angle to see it at. But yeah, it's not bad, right? You're applauding! Thank you, Roomba! What are we making here? Hi, Baka! We are making a bowl. We have made a spoon. We have a spoon. We're making a matching bowl for the spoon. Yes. Matching bowl for the spoon. When do we fill it up with nuts? Maybe when it's done. I don't know if I have any nuts, but I can go find some. Honestly, taking care of kids sounds like the best part. You love kids, you watch your niece and nephew, which is not that common, sadly. Aww. That's very nice of you, Ron dear. I like kids, but honestly, I'm the kind of person who's like, I like my own kids. I don't know. I feel really like uncomfortable around other people's kids because I'm like, what if I accidentally break them? You know what I mean? Like kids, I know they're like kind of durable, but like if I accidentally like hurt someone else's kid, it feels like so much worse. Not that I want to accidentally hurt my kid, but it's just like, yeah, I don't want to break my kid, but it's just like, it feels bad because I'm like, oh, I'm like, it's like, I know the limits of what I can do with my kid, but if I like you know, if I like poke someone's kid the wrong way, or like I'm like, or they're like being crazy and I'm like, hey kid, chill, and their parents are like, ew, don't like parrot my kid. You know what I mean? I'm like afraid that I'll do something to offend the parents. Responsible people are more worried about breaking other people's things than their own. I'm not gonna break my kid either, but I'm just like, I know the limits, right? Like with me, in general, I tend to be a little more hands-off. So I'm like, at least with my dogs. With my dogs, if I'm like, with my dogs, I'm like, okay, you guys can like have fun and play. And if you like hurt yourself a little bit, that's okay. That's just part of the process, right? Like if you trip and fall, that's okay. But some people are like really hover, like helicopter parents, you know, and they're like, oh my God, my kid fell. And then they start like fussing over their kid. That's not how I am. So I'm like, I don't want some kid to trip next to me. And then their parents are like, oh my God, you tripped my kid. Like you should have been paying more attention and stuff. I'm like, he just tripped. He's fine. He could get up again. It's not like he tripped off a cliff. He just like tripped like and fell on the pavement or something, you know? If a kid like tripped and fell off a cliff, that would be a lot more concerning. You know what I mean? But did you die? No, the kid did not die. But you know, like some parents, they can be like, I don't know. My parents were like that. My parents were like super helicopter parents. So like any little thing that happened to us, they would go crazy ballistic. They would be like, oh my God, like, you like tripped and fell. Like they were extremely overprotective. So they were like, you are not allowed to feel any pain, any suffering, or anything like that. And I'm like, but that's how people learn and make mistakes, you know? Like if I'm never allowed to go outside to play and trip and fall, then I'm never going to like learn how to get through difficult situations either, right? Like I'm not going to learn how to pick myself up again. But yeah, my parents were like super overprotective. I'm over here being the villain in Yu-Gi-Oh! Antagonist origin stories. I think it's just my perspective is like skewed because my parents were like super helicopter parents, right? And I'm like the opposite. So for me, if I'm doing something, like if there's something that I'm like, oh, this is a good learning experience for a kid, or this is a good learning experience for like someone that's around me, I would be like, oh, this is great. They can have little suffering, a little itty bit of like mini suffering, and then they can come out and like learn how to handle that suffering. My parents, on the other hand, they're like, how dare you? Like, why would you ever want your kid to suffer? And like, why would you ever want them to like feel any pain at all? Like, you're a monster. And I'm like, chill. They can like learn, they could get their heart broken and they'll be fine, you know? That's a normal part of life. Thank you for the follow, Drooling Gremlin. Your mom was in between a helicopter parent and hands off, which is probably why you became a gamer. She didn't want you being an outdoor kid in a gang neighborhood. So she bought you a PlayStation. Oh my goodness. I guess it works though, right? PlayStation or gang? PlayStation or drugs? Hi, Thanar. Welcome to the stream. Okay, we're getting there. We have a nice, like, bowl shape now. PlayStation all day. Yeah, exactly. Just get addicted to video games and don't do drugs. Honestly, that's kind of what happened to me. I became addicted to League of Legends. And I never touched, like, drugs or alcohol or anything like that. For the most part, I was a pretty good kid. I got good grades. I just was really addicted. Well, I got good grades until, like, I was no longer getting good grades because I got too addicted to video games. Your condolences, hi Guru. You did not become a gangbanger? Why are they called gangbangers? I thought gangbanging was like different. So like, do you become part of a gangbanger to gangbang each other? You too, but the Chinese version of the PS. Like, why are they called gangbangers? I don't understand. You always wondered? Yeah, exactly, Rich. See, I'm not the only one. Okay, we're like getting there. Yeah, 'cause you bang in a gang. Isn't that what it's called? You go join a gang bang to bang in a gang? Your old school gang slang banging was the term they used to describe gang work? Oh. Now it's... Wait, if banging is what they used to describe gang work, does that mean the gangs, like, would go around banging people? Like... sexually? Like, not literally, like, smacking them, you know? This shows you how much I know about gangs. I really don't know much at all. Banger as in pew pew bang? Oh, that makes sense. Okay, wait. The inside of my bowl is pretty good, though. I just need to, like, even out the sides a bit and, like, round out the edge. Gang gang! Who does that remind you of when someone says gang gang? Someone you know. A coconut bowl. It does look like a coconut. The bowl part now looks like really nice. Like the inside of the bowl. It looks pretty smooth, right? Like you guys can kind of see it if I go like this. It's a little hard to see. It's pretty smooth. But the outside of the bowl still needs work. Maple, exactly, Coon! Exactly! The coconut is a big, big nut. It is technically not a nut. I think it's a seed. If I remember correctly. It's been a while. Someone want to Google that? Confirm for me. Is a coconut a nut or a seed? I'm pretty sure it's a seed. It's a fruit? Oh. Now we just need a bunch of coconut bowls. My bowl is so, like, ugly. Holy cow. And it's misshapen. And I can't, like... It's, like, so thick. But the inside is nice, at least. It's worth at least 100. Uh-huh. And this sphere maple is the person's gang gang. It is! But the term gang gang was originally used in the old YouTube podcaster named 𝙾𝚏𝚏𝚏𝚏 in 2015. Thanks, Google. It's a one-seeded drupe. It is a seed. So I was right, it is a seed. Coconuts are seeds. I think people who are allergic to nuts generally are not allergic to coconut. Because a lot of people will use coconut as like as a substitute for stuff. I don't know if people use it as like for people who have nut allergies, but I know it's a substitute for some dietary like restrictions. Okay. We're gonna even out the edges a little bit. We're getting there, we're getting there. It's not a true nut, it's a fruit. It's a fake nut. It's an impasta. Hand cam implies the existence of foot cam. Does it? Does it really? Also, hi, Fel. Okay. Okay, I think the inside's pretty good. The outside is, leaves a lot to be desired. It doesn't quite stand straight anymore. I need to, like, flatten it out a bit more, I think. I accidentally hurt the flat part, so it's not flat anymore. Whew. We have to go with simple shapes. Oh no! Oh no, I'm gouging again. Oh no! Oh no, it's really bad, guys. Oh god. Oh god. The closest fruit to a coconut is a peach. Oh, interesting. Okay, I have to chop out the gouge again. Chop the gouge out. Chop the gouge out. Okay, I think it's better now. Okay, it's gone, it's gone. It's gone. Thank you for the follow, Matzo! Okay, whew. It's like not flat anymore though, which is a problem. Cause how am I supposed to have a bowl with no flat bottom? This is really cool and you've had a lovely model and voice. Oh, thank you, Matzo! I'm glad you think so. Fred is adorable. Okay, let's start with the next level up. So we're going to go to P150 now and sand the inside. And then we'll go back to the outside. Okay. It's so smooth, which is so nice. It's not like perfectly smooth, but it's not bad. This is definitely much harder than the spoon though for some reason. The bird view model will be on the road. Oh. Let's see. We're getting there. Okay. Even out the edges. Oh, it's looking so much better on the inside now. I wish it were easy for you guys to see, but you can kind of see concentric rings showing up. The outside still leaves a lot to be desired, but the inside, much better. Very smooth, very delicious, very creamy. Nice creamy insides. We love it when our insides are creamy. Ayo. Smooth. Oh. Yeah, you guys agree. Smooth. We're slowly progressing up the chain for the sanding. So it's getting smoother and smoother. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's so nice. What's the name for Fred's bird? It's a 𝙾𝚏𝚏𝚏𝚏𝚏. Fred and all of you guys are called 𝙾𝚏𝚏𝚏𝚏𝚏, which is a long-tailed tit. Yeah, long-tailed tit is, I think, the English name for it, is what it's called. Although I'm sure there's like various other names too. Because 𝙾𝚏𝚏𝚏𝚏 is also like found in Korea as well, I believe. And they have their own name for it. But long-tailed tit is the English name that I know it by. Tits are adorable. We love tits. Are any tit enjoyers in the chat? We love a good tit. Oh, it's so smooth now. I said tit, ha ha ha. You like birds too, Roomba. Do you like a good tit? Ooh, it's so smooth now. Okay, we're gonna go on to the smoothest version. Sounds like gavel banging. It is pretty much like gavel banging because it's just wood banging down on wood. You love tits? The birds too. Hi, Scotchy. Good to see you. The bowl does look more bowly. The outside of the bowl is still a work in progress, but the inside of the bowl is bowly. The inside of the bowl is a bowly bowl. It's a bowly bowl. Maybe if I put this inside, you guys can see how deep it is. It's a bowly bowl. See? You can kind of see more perspective now. Holy moly! You like swallows, the way they zoom into the ground? Is that an owl bear? It is! You guys want to see my owl bear again? This is the owl bear that I painted. He's eagle themed. As you can tell from his white face and his eagle-y claws. Half of an above average owl bear deep, yes! It's half of an above average owl bear deep. So true, Miles. Okay, the inside of the bowl is like super smooth now. An owl bear, what a nerd. You're the one who recognized it as an owl bear. Bye, Otter, thank you for stopping by. I do have a lot of dice, Aegis. I do have a lot of dice. I need to get rid of them though, because I don't think I'm gonna do much with them, and I feel like they're just taking up space. Okay, so the inside of the bowl is like pretty much done. And now I just need to finish the outside of the bowl. Oh, it's a little easier to see the bowl like this. Yeah. It's pretty good, right? The inside of the bowl, it's pretty good. Is an owlbear a D&D thing? I believe so. Although I don't know if it's in other things too. You were self-roasting! No, Invex, you cannot buy this bowl. I have no clue how I'm gonna get it to people if people were to want to buy it. Okay, how do I take down the rest of this? Maybe we'll start with this. Oh, I'm gonna take a drink. I just like inhaled some dust. You want the wood shavings? What the? Why do people want the wood shavings for? What are people gonna do with wood shavings? Okay, let's keep going. Let's try to go at this angle now. Try to carve away at this edge of the bowl that's been hard. Is the wood dust or sawdust bad? I don't think it's bad. It's bedding for the birds. It would probably be pretty painful bedding. It's not that soft. Well, I guess it is kind of soft. Can you guys hear it? Wait, hold on. I'm gonna set the mic closer. Can you guys hear it at all? Okay, that kind of hurts. I'm gonna put the dust away. I mean, the sawdust back. It's like scooted off. Oh, actually, hold on. I have a tiny little desk dustpan that I can use. My little desk dustpan. My little desk broom that I can use to wipe off all my dust. There you go. Now I have a clean little workbench. cozy sounds. They don't belong in my lungs. Yeah, they do not. I just needed to swallow a bit of water to make sure I swallowed instead of coughed. I'm gonna try out this and see if this works a little better. A little harder to control though, to be honest, but maybe it'll help with some of these edges that are really hard for me to get to. Yeah, I don't know why. For some reason, these edges are just so hard. You believe owlbears were started by D&D but not trademarked so other fantasies can use them. D&D only trademarked 2 creatures, the Beholder and the Mind Flayers. That's why all Japanese fantasy call them Evil Eyes, Watchers, or Gazers, but not Beholders. Interesting, Frondier. Good to know. There's a lot of monsters, I guess, that are in D&D that I'm not sure if D&D started them or like created them or if they took them from other places too. Let's see if... I don't know why the sides are so hard to carve. I cannot push into this wood at all. Like usually it's like relatively easy to carve, but this one, for some reason... Ooh, I had to be careful. If you name a couple of them, you'll likely either know or can find out. Bye, Aegis. Thanks for stopping by. How do I... Maybe if I just keep shaving the sides down. Then eventually it'll come together. Ooh, I need to like put a bandage on. Because this is starting to get painful. Just from rubbing and scraping. Maybe if I sand the bowl, it'll start looking a little better. Did I slice myself? No, I didn't. When I was rubbing and like my finger would rub on the wood, when I was like chopping off parts of this wood, so it scraped a little scrape. Although I do need to be careful not to put my hand in front of the knife. Okay, let's go like this. What side is this? Why is this one so much easier? Oh, this one's super hard to... I'm like really pushing into this and it's not going at all. You see a scrape? Yeah, I scraped myself a little bit. But that's not a cut, at least. This looks really dangerous, doesn't it? But it's not that bad. Okay, let's see where we are. Okay, this side needs to like really be taken down, but let me just sand it. I'm pushing, but it's not going. She's too big. What's too big? What's too big? Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Be gentle. I'm gonna hurt someone and then maybe even break through. Oh no. Not the breakthrough. Let me try sanding. Maybe the sanding will be good. Let me move this knife away as well. That's a terrifying knife position to be in, huh? Okay. It's like, I mean, I could always just leave it for a rustic shape. What if I just want a rustic shaped bowl, you know? Because I feel like if I sand this, it's gonna take like 5 years to get it sanded down. But I think it should be okay. The knife goes to the cook chair. Ayo. 300 for the bowl. No, Invex. Yeah, intentionally leave it a bit uneven for the vibes. For the vibes. I'm just gonna start sanding and see where it gets me. Because it's really hard right now to keep carving stuff off the bowl. Hi Lavender, good to see you. Woodworking? You guess you could call it that. It's whittling. I don't know if I'm working the wood very good, but it's doing something. Okay. Yeah, this is nice. This handle is really nice. Is wood making me sniff? A little bit. I think it's the dust. First wood chips, now wood sand. Yes, it's wood sand. Wood dust, rather. Heckin' dusty. This is gonna be a lot of sanding, but that's okay. At least it'll come together. I hope I have some kind of ventilation solution. No, unfortunately I don't. I just have to not breathe. Easy. I would recommend a mask. Yeah, but if I wear a mask, I can't talk as well. You guys are gonna have to hear. But my tech, it's okay, I covered it. Imagine if I Pavlov you guys to trigger on the sound of grinding wood. What would you like? Okay, every time you hear the sound of grinding wood, you are going to grab your crotch. Crotch grab. Come on, guys. Crotch grab. Grind. Crotch grab. Grind. Oh my god, imagine you're like woodworking in the shop and you're like, ooh, grinding sound, crotch grab. Imagine someone's working their wood while working their wood. You didn't know this was a one-handed stream. You already grab your crotch when thinking of wood. Pants grab. See, it's genius, right? It's genius. Sawdust under there would hurt. Sawdust is kind of soft. It doesn't do much. It just kind of gets really bad to breathe. You know, it's kind of bad if you breathe it in. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. It's actually a lot more fruitful for me to sand like this. Because I'm getting a lot more out than before. It's gonna linger. I'll vacuum it up later. I have an air purifier. Thank you for the follow, Beast Boy Return. Oh, the wood's getting hot. To the touch. It's getting warm. Ooh. Yeah, I do have a hair purifier. A hair purifier! An air purifier! I have an air purifier! It means it likes what you're doing. Oh, huh? Hair purifier would be nice. Hi, Crispy! Yes, we are working some wood. We are making a bowl. It is coming together. Hold on, let me brush it off a bit. I have a lot of wood objects. I have a wood brush, a wood bowl, a wood spoon. Oh no, my poor PC. Don't worry, my PC is really far away. Yes, and I will be cleaning it. Air purifier sounds nuts. It does sound nuts. Your hair needs purified. It's atrocious right now. Why not just shower? You guys, you can bring me into the shower. Just bring your phone in, you know? I need do you guys have speakers in your showers? Because I have been thinking of getting a shower speaker, but I feel like if I do that, I'll never leave the shower. I'll just stay in the shower all day. And I don't even like showering. The problem with showering is for me, it's the feeling of getting out of the shower when you're wet and cold. But being in the shower is nice, being out of the shower is nice. But being out of the shower, right out of the shower where things are cold and wet, that's not what I like. You bring the speaker into the bathroom. What if the speaker gets water on it? What kind of speaker are you talking about? You like to be alone with your thoughts in the shower. What do you guys do in the shower anyways? Can you describe what it's like for a guy being in the shower in great detail? Because you go into the shower and then what? First you take your clothes off, then you go into the shower, and then you wash your hair, and then you wash your balls, and then you wash the rest of your body. What am I making? I'm making a bowl, Beast Boy. You just stand in the water and ponder? What are you pondering? What are you pondering? Are you pondering the meaning of life? The mysteries of life? Whatever your mind takes you, do you ponder about things that do you think about the things that you said in a day and you're like, man, I really shouldn't have said that. Which reminds me, oh my gosh, I posted a short today. I did not mean to post that short. I posted the wrong short with the comment. So I was my comment for it was oh, I'm super self-conscious. And then during the short, I'm just talking about thigh gaps the whole time. So people are now thinking that I have a massive thigh gap. And I'm that's not what I meant for the short to be about. What's for dinner? I think I have sushi. I think I have leftover sushi that I need to eat. Task failed successfully. No, that's not successful. That's a failure. I'm not supposed. People aren't supposed to think I have a massive thigh gap. Okay. Sawdust is for dinner? You don't stress about things you said in the past? Oh, okay. Can I do the hand puppet and talk on camera? This hand puppet? Da 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 da. Thigh gaps are hot? I don't understand the appeal. What's the appeal of a thigh gap? Asking for a friend? Okay, let's see. We're getting somewhere with this bowl. The sanding is helping a little bit. Thigh gaps are overrated. I agree. I don't understand the appeal. You could have the most massive thigh caps and you still tune in regularly, I promise. Oh, thank you, Groms. I'm glad that you'd like me even if I have the world's most massive thigh gap ever. Like literally like 5 feet in between each thigh. You want juicy thighs that touch each other and suffocate you. Ayo. Ayo. I don't actually have a thigh gap, unfortunately, for the thigh gap enjoyers. I don't have a massive foot-long thigh gap. My thighs are like... What did they call it? Someone described my thighs as like thunder thighs. All of my like fat goes to my thighs and my cheeks. Like my booty cheeks. That's where my fat goes. Which is good or bad depending on who you talk to. Even better. Honestly, I don't have that much fat in that area to begin with. But I have a complex about it. I'm bottom heavy. I guess you could call it that. Yes, I guess so. It depends if you consider big boobs bottom heavy too, but I don't know if thick. What's the phrase people? There's like a phrase someone used. I wouldn't call myself thick, but there was like a phrase someone used that I was like, okay, sure. It was like something thick, but I can't remember what it was. Plump? No. It's like, I want to say it's like skinny thick, but that doesn't sound right either. It's like thin and thick at the same time. I'm like, I have no clue what that means. Healthy. Slim thick. That's right. Slim thick. That's what they called me. I'm like, how does that make sense? How can you be slim and thick at the same time? Either you're slim or you're thick. Like my sister, she has a very slim build. She's like model build, right? I was not gifted with that. I was gifted with like a shape. I have like a defined waist and a defined like booty area. I have the shape, you know, hourglassy shape. Yes, hourglass shape. Yeah, which is not desirable for models. But my sister, she has that model body and she has models. I'm like, I don't know how we have two, like for being sisters, you'd think we would have the same shape, but our body shape is totally different. That's good. No, it depends on your perspective. For modeling, it's not good. But yeah, I have a complex about it. There was like, I think I told you guys about it. There was like I was like stalked by a guy in college. He was like walking up to me and I was walking to class and he's like, girl, you have a nice booty. He used other words. And he's like, do you want to like come back to my place with me? And I'm like, no, go away. Yeah, he was really creepy about it. It was like in the middle of like the street too. Like there were people all over the place, like dozens and dozens of people. And ever since then, I was like, okay, I need to cover my butthole. The whispering boy. Nice shoes, wanna bang? Yeah, but he didn't say nice shoes. He said nice butt. My butthole? I don't think he could see my butthole from there. I hope. I think I was wearing jeans. There was no way he could see my butthole. I was literally wearing jeans and a shirt. A guy followed you back to your dorm once. I did not have a rip in my pants. My pants were very new and unripped. I have no clue why he approached me. And then we were walking right by like one of those sex ed, safer sex trucks. So one of the girls was like, do you want to have some safer sex materials? Like, do you want some condoms? I'm like, no, save me from this weirdo. Please, save me.
Huh?
I was giving her the look of like, please give me an excuse to like not talk to him. Don't offer me safer sex and like safer sex stuff. I don't want a condom. I don't want anything of that sort. I just want him to get away from me. Stay safe, brother. Okay, I think it's getting there. I want to stay safe from sex. Yes, I want to stay clear. I want to practice abstinence. Abstinence only, okay? Abstinence only. He was a salesman trying to get a sales quota? No, he was a massive man. He was just huge. Like, this guy was like a linebacker kind of a build. Isn't that what they're called? The linebackers in football? The ones that are like super big and beefy? This guy was like tall. Okay, well, I have a bowl. Is it a good bowl? No. It is a bowl. It is smooth-er. It still needs to be smoothed-er out. I don't know how I feel about this bowl, but I have bowl, I have spoon. At least it doesn't have a hole. So true, Ridge. Yeah, there is a bowl, there is a spoon. I don't know how I feel about the bowl. I might work on it a bit more. I might have to sand it down a bit more, but it's getting there. It's getting there. It is my bowl. I have a bowl. I have a spoon. I have a bowl spoon. Thank you for the follow, Sky Kings. I do have power tools, but that defeats the purpose. It's supposed to be like handmade whittling, right? It's supposed to be like completely hand done. Oh my gosh, there's so much wood that came off this bowl though. So much wood came off this bowl. Okay. Get the edges. Whatever floats my boat. It's okay. After stream, I can use whatever crazy tools I want, right? You guys won't know. You guys will think I just did it all by hand. Actually, did I chisel it at first? I did chisel it, yeah, but the chisel was like not working anymore. So now I'm like sanding it. Yeah. Yeah, but those aren't power tools. Those are hand tools. Use a belt sander on a bowl. I have a random orbital sander. Could I use that on my bowl? How does a chisel not work? But it's not a power tool, is it? I mean, I'm sure there are power chisels out there. Let's go around the edge a little bit more. chisel is not a power tool? Oh, I broke it? No, I didn't break it. It's just it was like, it wasn't working for me. It still works. It's just not working for what I wanted it to do. Yeah, that's what I meant, Lavender. Let's just do the edges a little bit more around the edge of the bowl, and then we'll go back to the other side again. Want a nice smooth transition. I'm edging the wood, I'm edging the wood. Yeah, we'll do the edging. Edging it, edging it. Ah. Okay, it's getting there. A lot of the... We're edging in here. Hi, Zephyr. Yeah, we are doing some edging right now. I don't know if this would be considered nice craftsmanship, but it is a bowl, which is an accomplishment. At least it's recognizable as a bowl, which is pretty good. If it weren't recognizable as a bowl, that would be unfortunate. Is the video lagging? I hope not. It says it's not lagging on my end, but knowing my computer, I wouldn't feel bad. I mean, I wouldn't put it past my computer because it's crying. It's a little bit behind. How do you guys know it's behind? But it's fine. You feel bad for the electronics. It's okay. I'll dust it later. I'll dust it later. I'll dust it later. Okay, we edged the bowl. The bowl has been edged. I don't know how I feel about the edge, but it's been edged. Let's clean our surface again. Nice and clean. It's fine for you. Oh, good. It does this thing where it goes slow for half a second and skips forward to resync and repeats. How often does it do that, Sabai? I wonder why. It's like you're time skipping by half seconds? Oh, that's unfortunate. Is it soup time? Not yet. I'm still sanding. I'm still sanding. I got hit with the time skip. It's desyncing. But it's not as bad as the other day. Okay. As long as it's not as bad as the other day. It's always happening. That's unfortunate. I wonder if it's just like because my computer, or if it's definitely not my internet, because I have like really good internet. I have like fiber internet. How much cereal can it hold? Like maybe half a cup of cereal. Half a cup, maybe. Okay. We're gonna get the sanding down. We're sanding a good chunk of material off this way. Maybe we can get it more bowl-y shaped if I keep going like this. Ooh, it's nice and warm. The computer is trying its best. Guys, do you upgrade the Skull Crusher or the rocket launcher? The obvious answer is rocket launcher. Rocket launchers are always better. I don't know what Skull Crushers are, but rocket launcher sounds way better. Skull Crusher kind of sounds like it would be like a hammer. Like a really big hammer. Rocket launcher is the big boom. Exactly! We love a good big boom. Okay. Oh, it's lying a little bit flatter now. It's actually a gun that crushes souls and uses the bone fragments as projectiles. Holy cow. That's hardcore. That's hardcore. Oh, it's getting a little thin. It's getting a little thin on the bottom. Doom! Oh my goodness. I'm starting to lose energy, guys. I'm using up so much energy on this bowl. Oh my goodness gracious. This bowl is crazy. It's Doot the Tank of Ages. There is a monster in Eidolon called Doot. I don't know why it's called Doot, but it is quite nice. I do like a good Doot. Ugh. Okay. Doot sounds cute for a monster. Doot is the name of a monster that's like a mummy. He's like a mummy boss. Smooth, so smooth. Welcome, G2G Bird. Ooh, it's getting so warm in here that the AC turned on again. It is so smooth. Heckin' smooth, man. It's a bowl. It is a bowl. Let me dust it off a bit. I need to sand out this part a bit more. It's a little rugged. Oh, thank you so much for the raid, Ari. Oh, I hope you had a wonderful stream. Thank you so much. Why is Fred like being weird? Fred! It gives you a raid announcement, but then it also like... Oh, thank you so much for the raid as well, Aries! I hope you guys both had a wonderful stream. You guys are playing StarCraft X. I have never heard of that game. How is it? What is it like? It kind of sounds like StarCraft. Double raid! Oh, thank you, Ari. Thank you, Aries. I appreciate you both. Fred needs a bit of rest. Oh my gosh. Get him! Block the stalker! Nodders! Wait, is Stallcraft like StarCraft? Thank you so much for the follow, Beyond. Welcome, Raiders, by the way. My name is Kira. I'm a Secretary Bird VTuber. I am working on a bowl. So this is a piece of beechwood that I am carving into a bowl. Wait, Stallcraft is literally Block Stalker? Block Stalker? What does that mean? Used to be a Minecraft mod. Oh, I see. Ah, I see. It's an MMO stalker. Explore weird stuff in the zone around Chernobyl and shooty stuff. I see. Now you want to play StarCraft again? StarCraft is so old. Do people still play? Also, hello, Komalu. We're almost done with our bowl. It's coming together. Is it a very good bowl? No. But it is a bowl. Your Max EP, thank you so much. Ari, thank you for the lurk. Have a good rest. It's fun to put stuff into an archipelago with other peeps. Oh, I see. Thank you for the follow, Sephiroth. Stalker is an old 2008 game about exploring Oh, that's what it means by block stalker. I was like, what the heck? Because the way I know stalker is a different word. Hi, Duologs. Am I winning? I am wooding. You know what? I am actually winning because I'm actually able to stream. I'm so thankful I'm able to stream. Oh my gosh, I thought I wouldn't be able to stream, but I am. Thank you for the follow, Stovak. I was so worried because my computer was like crying for the longest time. I got a new cooler and my computer is doing so much better now. Yeah, my computer was like dead for a while. Thank you for the follow, horse in a trench coat. Yeah, but my computer is better. It's getting there. It's not like it's gonna last like a few more months, I think is what the PC doctor said. But hopefully I'll be able to upgrade it soon. Very good ASMR. Hello, Machinero. We are sanding my wood. We are almost done. PC-kun is gonna kick the bucket. Yeah, PC-kun is gonna kick the bucket. Ganbare, PC-kun. Thank you so much for the raid, Yato. Wait, Yato, I didn't even know you streamed. Thank you so much. Welcome, raiders. For people who came in on the raid, my name is Kira. I'm a Secretary Bird VTuber. I am currently carving wood, but I've been playing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and I'll play Eidolon. My like comfort game right now is Eidolon, and I play a lot of Eidolon off stream, but yeah. Yeah, you're a longtime streamer. Wow, that's so cool, Yato. What were you software and game developing on? What were you developing? What's Eidolon? Eidolon is an idle game that is somewhat inspired by MapleStory and RuneScape. It is completely idle. Well, not completely idle. It is an idle game, which is why it's called Eidolon. And it's really fun. If you guys do happen to play and you need a guild to join, feel free to join my guild. Do I sing in it? No. Why would I sing in it, Duologs? I mean, I guess there is a singing mechanic, huh? I guess there is one. But I don't know the singing mechanic. Is it because of idols? Oh, but no, it's not about idols. Although I'm sure you could sing in it if you want. Wait, is it still doing that weird thing where it's like jumping? Oh my gosh, that's so annoying. Because sometimes I look at my screen and I'm like, oh, it's like doing this weird hiccup. You're programming a house, you're making a flat 2D data and generating a 3D house from it. You're also going to build a miniature house. Oh, interesting. Programming a house. Whenever I see someone say programming a house, I think like home automation. Hello, Mavis. Welcome. What a nice morning to wake up with some woodworking. I know, right? Woodworking. Hi, Rose. Am I a super idol? No, I don't sing very well. I'm practicing though. I think I might take singing lessons again soon once I can afford it. How did this hobby come about? I saw wood and I was like, man, it would be really nice if I could carve some wood. And then it was born. Wood carving. It is a wood bowl. You laser cut all the walls of the basement. Oh, wow. Wednesdays and Sundays are your woodworking days. I wish I had like a whole woodworking studio. I have a band-aid. I didn't cut myself. I just gave myself a little scrape. It was totally random, Duologs. one week it's like woodworking, the next week it's like doing my nails, the next week is like I also do miniature stuff. So I used to make a lot of miniature like scenes and stuff, so I have a lot of the miniature things that I still need to do. And I'll probably end up doing that on stream as well. Miniatures not so much in the sense of like, well, I did also do miniatures for like tabletop game stuff, but I also made like miniature like items, like just a smaller version of normal items. I really like doing that. Sounds like ADHD? Yeah, maybe a little bit. I just have a lot of hobbies, okay? And now I finally have an excuse to do them all. I can just do them all on stream and force you guys to watch it. Force you guys to watch through it. Yeah. Okay. You know what? I feel like that's pretty good, right? That's what streams are for, exactly. Forcing people to watch me do my hobbies. So true, so true. You get it, Yato, you get it. Okay, hold on. There's some... Okay, well... It's like... not the best shaped bowl, but it is a bowl. This is my bowl. It is... Let's see. It is, bowl shaped. It is bowl-esque. It is... It's okay, I guess. 10 years of forcing your hobbies on people. Streams I did have a nice background noise while you do something. Unique is the word. Yes, it is something. I don't know about how great it is of a bowl, but I am proud of my spoon. My spoon turned out really good. So now I have a bowl and I have a spoon. What am I gonna eat out of this bowl? I don't know yet. Honestly though, for the hard part was the outside of the bowl, and I can always come back and fix it later. But the inside of the bowl turned out pretty good. The inside of the bowl's not bad. It's just the outside, there's still like a lot of wood I need to take off the sides. It's just really hard. Yeah, you have a similar issue with carving. The depth of the bottom of my wood right now is like maybe this thick. So it's pretty thin. And then the depth of the sides is like, you guys can see, it's like pretty thick. It's like this thick. So it needs a lot. I'm so smart? What do you mean I'm so smart? What am I doing that's smart, huh? Hi, Nightlight, good to see you. Okay, let's go. Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of stuff. Look at all this sawdust on the side. Oh my goodness. What else can I do? What else can I make on stream? What other things could I work on? I don't know. I feel like that's as good of a bowl as I'm gonna get for today, at least. I think I need to come back to it another time. A lot of chips mean good progress? Yeah, there's a lot of good progress that I made on this bowl. Should I just go and like chit-chat and chill? I haven't been able to like just sit and pay attention to you guys because I've been focused on the bowl. Ugh. But it's been really nice to work on this woodworking stuff. I have been meaning to do this for like a super long time, but I just haven't like had the time. Well, maybe I had the time, but I just haven't had the motivation to do it. So this was good motivation for me to finally like work on it and get stuff done. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this bowl, but I'm sure I'll do something really nice with it. Maybe I can put some rocks or something in it. Some pretty rocks. I have to finish the bowl, so I'm gonna probably like coat it in some... I mean, it feels really nice to hold. It's just like really uneven. You like listening to me talk about random stuff? Oh, thank you, Unknown. Glad to see me join my latest fascination. Thank you, Kazuto. Yeah, it's really fun. It's nice. I've been like hoarding hobbies over the past few years, so there's like a lot of things I want to work on. So we might be doing some other things on stream too, in between video games. So next time I'll be playing either Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel or Eidolon on stream, but I'll occasionally sprinkle in hand cams and do like painting or something like that, whatever happens to be on the docket of hobbies I want to get through. I'm so bad. I keep like buying things for various hobbies and then I like do them for a little bit, I get to them and then I put them away and then I hoard them away for years and years and don't touch them anymore. But I feel like that's such a waste of resources. Like, I feel like I could use that space for something else. So I'm like trying to go through some things that I haven't been touching as much. Like for example, my dice or my D&D stuff. I'm trying to like sell off a lot of my D&D stuff. I'm trying to sell off a lot of my dice. Not all of them, just like a lot of them, just because like I'm just hoarding it and I don't know what to do with it. And I feel like someone else could appreciate it better. So I ended up selling like some of my D&D stuff to like someone off Facebook Marketplace. This guy was so sweet. He was just like, oh, I just started playing and I wanted to play with my friends and I've been getting into like dungeon mastering. And he was so thankful to have the books and I gave him a really good deal on it because I'm like, oh, this is really cute. Someone who would actually appreciate all the books that I've just been hoarding away. So I just gave him like a whole bunch of books. And I gave him like extra dice and like some minis and a bunch of random free things that I had. But I still have some books that he didn't want. So, or I guess he didn't need. So I still need to sell those off and try to like, I don't know, get them out of my house. I don't want to look at them anymore. Do you guys know like, the I don't know if you guys like get into like productivity cleaning at all, but there's like this method by Marie Kondo, who's like this cute little Japanese lady. She like developed this method of cleaning called the KonMari method, which is like you take everything in your hand and then you decide whether you love it or not. So like if it sparks joy as you hold it, then you keep it. If it doesn't spark joy, then you get rid of it. And I guess the thought is like if everything that you hold sparks joy, then you keep it. And then you'll be surrounded by things that are sparking joy all the time, right? I guess the concept is nice, but I'm just like, I don't know. It's a lot of work to like get rid of stuff. I guess if I just didn't get it in the first place, I wouldn't have to worry about getting rid of it, but that's a problem for past me. I should have done that. I should have taken that into account before, you know. Now I have to deal with this stuff and get rid of it. But the act of getting rid of it is so like annoying and difficult. You have to post it, and you have to go meet up with people, and you have to talk with people. I like posted one thing and no one has been bothering me about it. So I guess I either priced it too high or it's like not very, like people just don't want it. So I'm like, maybe I'll just price it lower so I can get rid of it. And maybe someone will want it because it's a good price. Let me just get a little more sanding done on the sides because I see a little bit more I could get rid of. Ooh, there's a little gouge. Let's get rid of that gouge. Or people lowball the F out of you. Yeah, although for me, at this point, I just kind of want to get rid of the item. So if people do lowball me, then I'm like, as long as it's like not insulting, then sure. I would totally sell some of my stuff for half the listed price if people just come and get rid of it. Yeah. But I don't know, maybe I'm just impatient. I just want to get rid of things and like get it out of my house so I don't have to look at it anymore. Yeah, I feel like I could just keep chipping away at this thing forever. What am I doing? I am sanding a wooden bowl that I'm making. This wonderful wooden bowl. It is really annoying because now that I'm looking at my screen, I can see that it's like choppy. But it's not my internet. I think it's just my computer. It looks pog. Thank you, Machinero. Yeah, it turned out decently good. It is bowl. It is recognizable as a bowl, which I should be pretty thankful for. But I'm like looking at it and I can tell that it's like very uneven. Like there are still like juts and like it's not perfectly shaped, but it's not bad. I don't think I could eat stuff out of it. This is more like a trinket bowl. So I could like have a bowl. It's a recognizable. It is so recognizable. Yeah, it's recognizable, Kun. So true. Very true. Yeah. But I'll probably end up ending stream soon because I just realized the time and it's been 3.5 hours. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How has time flown? So I'll probably end up ending stream and you just got here, the dual logs. Well, I'll chat for a little bit longer then. But I need to get ready for bed. I'm an early sleeper these days. I sleep extremely early. Wait, did I take my dog in? Okay, yeah, I did. Okay, good. You've been lurking the whole time, have you really? I appreciate the lurk then, the dual logs. Time flies when you yap a lot. Yeah, I've been yapping a lot, and then I've also been working on this wood a lot, so... It's 2 a.m., oh my goodness, unknown. Time flies when I'm enjoying. Yeah, I didn't even realize 3.5 hours flew by. Because I was working on this wood. I got really impatient with it, though. Sometimes when I'm like talking and I'm like doing something at the same time, if I'm talking really fast and I'm trying to like keep talking and keep things moving, then I'm like, oh, I also have to like move my body to the same speed. But if I'm like doing something that's supposed to be relaxing, I'm like, that's a little hard. It's getting there. I think if I like sit and sand it for a little longer, it'll get to where it needs to be. But it's definitely getting there. Yeah, it's definitely recognizable as a bowl. Like as I'm looking at it, I can tell. It is a bowl. It is a bowl, yes. I am very proud. But yeah, thank you guys though for stopping by today and for listening to me yap as I made this bowl. And for dealing with all these weird tech issues and stuff. It's worth staying up to watch since you don't have work today. Oh, thank you, Unknown. I really appreciate you stopping by to watch. I'll try to stream a little bit more now that I'm able to test. This was like a test stream to see how it would be. I might see if I can adjust things to see if I can stop the stuttering. I'll look back on the stream and see what you guys are talking about with the stuttering. But let me see if I can find someone to raid into. Let's see. Oh, where's my mouse? Mouse? Doko mouse? My mouse is gone, guys. Oh. Is it working? Is there too much dust? It's not working? Oh, no, okay, now it's working again. That was weird. Okay, let me see if I can find someone to raid into real quick. I will... Let's see. Let's raid into... Cover my mouse next time too? Yeah, maybe I'll have to do that next time. Oh, Mochi is streaming loyally. Okay, let's see. Wow, look at all these people streaming. You should raid Mochi No Bias. Is Mochi part of Glitch Stars as well? I don't know if I know her. I haven't seen her before. Thank you, Rondeer. Oh, I need a drink again. She is? I don't know all the new Glitch Star girls. I went through and followed a lot of them, but she's new? Okay, hold on. Let me see if there's anyone else I recognize. Otherwise, we will raid into Mochi. Let's see. Ba-ba-ba-ba-dum. Ba-ba-da-ba-dum. You know what? I have never had the chance to... Well, actually, let's see. Let's... Why is there so many people? An ad will be starting in a minute. No, bad ad. No. Whoa, you can... Okay, let me raid into Mochi, because I haven't had a chance to meet her yet, and this would be a good way. Okay. Let's start the raid. Let's see. Okay. Be sure to copy the raid message, and let's raid into some Mochi. Guys, can you tell me a little bit about Mochi before we go into her stream? Because I don't know her very well. All I know is she's very cute, and she plays Minecraft, and she really likes birch. Nut? She's cursed. She pooped in the shower once as a kid. I pooped in the bathtub once as a kid. Or actually, no, I don't think it was me who pooped. I think my brother pooped.
Huh?
But because I'm the older kid, I think I took the blame for it. I was a good big sister. So I have something in common. Okay, good. We both poop in the bathtub. Mochi is gen mates with Maple? Wait, does that mean she's also gen mates with Stim? Cause Stim just joined their wave, right? Oh, anyways. Hello, horse in a trench coat. We going. Final words. 10 seconds, guys. Quick. Get your words out before we raid. We're gonna get in. We're gonna leave. Oh God, we're raiding. Oh no, they're raiding. Oh.